Well, hello, everybody. Yes, you are. This is not the usual voice you guys are used to. My name is Ed, also known as the Dad Head. With me, I got my good friend, Mr. Patrick Larson. How are you today, my friend?
I'm doing well, my man. How are you doing?
I am. I'm not used to uh doing this right now because this technically I'm not supposed to be the one starting break even sports talk. This is not my thing. But you know what though? There's been some emergencies going on today, and so we're here. We're here.
Hey, we had to. Some people's teams lost, so I gotta give you some credit. Some people's teams lost, and they didn't have the courage to show up,
The
but you did.
huevos.
Yeah, exactly. They didn't.
Uh,
So credit to you for actually having the courage to show up and to
I'm
face the
here.
music.
I'm here. I didn't want to be here because I mean, listen, we obviously we're going to be talking about this, right? So, guys, welcome to Break Even Sports Talk. Obviously, this show it's all about the things that we don't usually talk about on the DHC Sports Show, right? We talk about some soccer news. We took UFL
Right.
talk, Division 2, 3, FCS football, baseball, all of that. That's what we're going to be talking about on this show. And tonight we got some cool things to talk about, specifically one thing that I wanted to talk about, which is the UFL. We're going to touch on that. We're going to talk about some firings that's going on in La Liga. We got some cup action over in Europe, so we're going to also discuss that. I'm sure you got that covered there, Patrick. As you always got your hand on the soccer talk. So thank you for everybody for joining us. And Virgil will be joining us here in a little bit. However, Donnie is not going to be joining us. He is actually, to be fair, he is doing some work, and so he's not going to be with us tonight. He was called to do some emergency work.
Well,
Emergency work,
likely excuse. Yeah, likely excuse.
guys. Usually I don't talk about this, but I have to talk about this. Is excuse me, All Four Baseball Company. The reason why I'm talking about it is because Logan just released some news. As a matter of fact, he is watching the Steelers kick some butt. Come on, Mike. Thank you for joining us. Obviously, you're probably not going to be joining us for too long because you're going to be watching your Steelers lose. But hey, whatever. It is what it is. Don't worry about it. It's cool, 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 cool. Good to have you, Mike.
Yeah,
But anyways,
appreciate you,
listen.
Mike.
All for baseball company. So National Hat Day is coming really quick. It's actually today's the 12th, so we got 3 days. We're 3 days away from National Hat Day, and so what he decided to do, he's like, "Hey, man, I'm going to put out some stuff out there so that way you guys can know." So he is putting all of the hats on sale, 20% off on sale. Here's the cool thing about it, and I verified this with Logan. Right, if you, God Almighty, don't never say that again. That's something that I would like to forget for the rest of my life. Okay, Mike. So why'd you do that to me,
What
man?
a what a callback. What a
Wow, that's
callback.
right. But
Oh,
he is telling me that yes, because we watched this show, because you guys are watching this show, what we're able to do is we are able to use the code even though there's a sale going on. So if you use code DADHAT, you are still going to be able um to use the code. Okay, so 20% off plus the 50% off if you use code DADHAT at checkout. So that's pretty damn good for you guys at All Four Baseball Company. So I'm giving you guys right that, put that down. It is going to be 15% off. It is good on National Hat Day. So look at that. Support local baseball. If you do not have your support local baseball hat, their snapback, make sure you get it. It is one of the coolest things because the underbrim it's shaped like a baseball.
mhm,
It does have the cool logo for the support local baseball. It's a cool hat. You guys got to get it.
it is.
And so therefore, I highly recommend. That's the one I really recommend for National Hat Day for you guys. If you do go to All Four Baseball Company, we'll talk about this some more tomorrow on the DHC Sports Show. But I did find that out today, and I wanted to make sure that I give you guys that information. Sounds good.
Yeah, and that sale is on starting today, right? And
I
then
believe
it's
it is. Yeah.
I think it's from, like, today until January 18th.
Yep.
So, you even get time before and after National Hat Day to get your hats. So, be sure to check out Old Fort Baseball Co. And big thanks to Logan for always sponsoring us. And I know it's more the Tuesday and Thursday show, but
But
we
but
want to show love even heading up to
yeah.
National Hat Day.
For sure, absolutely, 100%, exactly. So, and of course, if you still want to do the still want to be part of the sticker club, you can still do that. It is code DHC. That'll give you 50% off from your full purchase, which is $6. So it'll be $3 for you guys. So again, it goes towards great stuff. And honestly, that helps him get more merchandise out there for you guys that are fans of Old Fort. So
And the
I think I
quality is fantastic. I mean, as someone
dude.
who has multiple T-shirts and a hoodie and other things,
Oh
the
yeah,
quality is outstanding.
dude. I love that stuff. The hat is amazing. The t-shirts are great.
Yeah,
I got to get me a for sure. Got to get me something else from him. I told him that I was going to go
yeah,
look.
yeah.
So, anyways, all right. So let's get going. Let's get started. Again, thank you guys for joining us. Make sure that you go ahead and participate. Hit the subscribe button
Yep.
if you have not done so. Make sure you subscribe to the Prospector, to the Data. We are on all socials. I'll be honest, I don't spend too much time on Twitter. It's just I don't know. I really don't that anymore. I don't know about you, but I really don't.
Yeah, not as much. Not as
Yeah.
much.
But we are on Twitter. I'm on TikTok, and then on Threads and all of that stuff. Obviously, YouTube, where most of our show comes from. So there you go. What's going on, Mouse? How you
Hey,
doing today? All right, so let's get started with something that I found very interesting today. Okay, so here's what happened, and I forgot to talk about this last week when we were meeting that the UFL when they came back and they lost some teams and added new teams. Well, they already had some teams already, full. They had some players and everything, and so they were like, okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring everybody back. We're gonna all the teams. You're no longer part of a significant team. Let's say the St. Louis Battlehawks or any of these teams, right? So what they decided to do is that we're going to do a redraft, right? So
Mhm.
here's what happened, and here's how this redraft worked. Okay, so I went and pulled up on the UFL. You can go online, you can see it. They actually showed it. January on Friday, January 9th was the quarterback draft. Okay,
Yes.
and that one was conducted privately. Okay,
And
so
that's the first phase of the draft, right?
that's the first phase of the
Right.
draft. So no one knew what that was. Okay. So here's where this gets really interesting. And then we were just talking about this. Okay. So the teams draft their quarterbacks. You could either draft 3 or 2 quarterbacks. Some decided to go with 2, some decided to go with 3. And then here's the Birmingham Stallions. Here are their quarterbacks. Okay. It is Matt Corral, Taylor El Gersma,
Yeah.
and Jaron Hall. Okay,
Mhm.
those are the 3 quarterbacks for the Birmingham Stallions. The Columbus Aviators out of Columbus, Ohio, they got Jalen McClendon. You know that name.
I
Um,
do indeed.
Jalen Morton, and then Clayton Toon.
Is Clayton Tune the one that was just with the Packers, or is that a
He
different
was.
Tune?
That's the
Okay.
same guy.
That's the same
Sa-
guy that just finished the last regular season game for the
yeah, right.
kind of like the one that was just playing to fill in space ahead of the playoff game.
Exactly. So he
Yeah.
was with the Packers. Now he is with the Columbus Aviators. So he didn't go too far. He didn't fly too far. Okay. So then we got the Dallas Renegades, and then the Dallas Renegades get to keep a quarterback that they've had for a very long time, which is Luis Perez. He's
Mhm.
been there for so long. He's a staple in Dallas at this point. And then they also drafted Austin Reed. So those are the 2 quarterback. Dallas only kept 2 quarterbacks. That does not mean they don't get to draft any other quarterback. That just means that that's what they have. That's theirs.
Well, do you think that had something to do with the familiarity with Luis Perez and that
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, and that he's kind of entrenched in that position? So
Hmm.
you don't have to have as much of a competition because you just needed sort of a backup to
So
try to get the best available backup.
so my guess is that Luis Perez will be the starter.
Okay.
And then you got Justin Reed as the backup. That's my guess right now because
Okay.
Luis Perez has been with he's been with the XFL since the beginning. So he's been
Yeah.
around for a while there. All right. So then you got the DC Defenders. All right. So DC Defenders drafted their guy, Jordan Ta'amu. So he's been there for a while. So he's back with DC. Then you got Spencer Sanders. And then you have
Go Pokes.
I know. Wow, that's
Go
good
Pokes.
on you. Look at you. You were just waiting for that one.
No,
But you know what? That's what the GOAT does. Like whenever the GOAT comes in, he just doesn't skip a beat, and that's why I love Virgil Brooks.
I am probably going to be in the market for a new laptop though, because I don't even know what's going on with this one. It's cut off at least 3 or 4 times. It's not even updating, so I'm not sure I'm going to be on. We'll find out.
Well, I heard that there's a 2025 laptop from North Texas out of the transfer portal that you can probably go and pick up.
Oh. See,
Yikes.
May have to look into that.
You might have to. All
Listen,
right, so
I'm not hating. I just wanted to say, go Pokes.
That's why I'm wearing green today in celebration of half our team being from Denton.
Listen.
It worked out for Indiana.
Well, I was going to say, people can hate if they want, but who has the number 1 rated transfer class out of the portal of any team in the nation?
Texas. They just jumped us.
Why?
Well,
who they get?
Well, then let me try that again. Before Texas, who was the number 1 rated transfer portal class?
That was Penn State before that. No, I'm joking. It's Oklahoma State.
I was just getting Penn State.
Man, work with me here. I'm trying to give love.
Work with me. All right, guys. Let's not get too far ahead.
Doggone Cam Coleman.
The third quarterback that was drafted by the DC Defenders is Mike DiLiello. I think I said his name right.
Yeah. DiLiello. Yeah.
DiLiello, whatever. Anyways, so that's the 3 right there. Okay, so we got 4 teams left. Okay, so we got the Houston Gamblers, the Louisville Kings, the Orlando Storm, and the St. Louis Battlehawks. Producer, you're going to laugh at the Orlando Storm. Just you wait. Okay. All right, so the Houston Gamblers, they drafted Hunter Deckers, okay, out of Iowa State.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Hunter Deckers?
Hunter Deckers.
Is with the Gamblers?
He's with the Gamblers.
Do you understand why that's hilarious?
Why is that?
Because he was kicked out of Iowa State for a gambling scandal.
That's hilarious.
Well, listen, they're stacking the deck, okay?
That is hilarious. So yes, he's with the Houston Gamblers. Absolutely, he is. And then you got Donovan Smith out of Houston with the Gamblers. Okay, so that's the Gamblers. Then you got the Louisville Kings. Okay, the Louisville Kings got Jason Bean. All right, and they also got Chandler Rogers. Actually, you should be familiar with Jason Bean, Mr. Patrick. He spent some time with your boys.
Did he really?
He did.
See, I didn't even know that.
Oh, yes, he did. And then Chandler Rogers, he spent some time. I can't really see it's an ACC team there. So, all right, St. Louis Battlehawks. Okay, Michael Pratt spent some time in Green Bay. Mm-hmm. Then you got Brandon Silvers. All right. Mm-hmm. And last but not least, Ben Woolridge. Those are the 3 quarterbacks. All right. Okay. And then last but not least, this is funny because this is kind of ironic because technically I adopted the Orlando Storm as my team for the UFL. Patrick, you think this is hilarious? I don't think it's hilarious. First one, Jack Plummer from the Carolina Panthers.
That's actually Jake Plummer re-enlisting. He was inspired by Phillip Rivers, so he went in under a different first name, and so he spelled Jake Jack. So that's actually Jake Plummer.
He wanted to get that sweet UFL money.
He wanted to get sweet. Exactly. All right, and you ready for this one?
Can I take a guess?
Yes, please.
Because by the way you're reacting, it's somebody who you've probably lambasted in the past.
Yes.
So I'm trying to think of a quarterback who's not been around in the NFL this year as much. And the first one that there's 2 names that come to mind.
Okay.
It can't be Zappy because he's still part of the Cleveland Browns.
He's 4th string, I think. He's practice squad, technically.
So it's got to be DTR.
It is DTR.
Oh, that's funny.
The Browns legend himself.
DTR is an Orlando Storm. And I went out. So listen to this. I was watching TV. I was watching a great TV series, by the way. I don't know if you guys ever saw it. Expedition Unknown. I love showing it to my daughter. It's pretty cool. Anyways, watch it. But I was sitting there and I get a message, and I was like, a notification. and it's from the it's from the UFL. It's like, oh, here are your quarterbacks for blah 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 blah, right? And I look and I'm like strolling and I see a Browns helmet. And I'm like, no, they didn't. Well, they sure did. DTR is part of the Orlando Storm.
I mean, if he balls out and gets good playing time there, I mean, I hope he succeeds.
I hope he succeeds. Listen,
Well,
this is what the UFL is for, right? Technically, they're the minor league system, the testing ground for the NFL, right? This is where they the kicking, by the way, that you guys see in the NFL, it came from the XFL and the UFL. Like, this is where it came from, right here. This is where it was tested. And so, you know what reminds me of? It reminds me of when minor league systems, they test out new rules and all of that for Major League Baseball. Same
Yep.
situation here. This is where referees get their training, coaches get their training. So this is actually a really good opportunity this year to see the UFL, because you're going to see some of these things, some of these rules implemented later on in the NFL. Go ahead. Go ahead, Patrick. I know you wanted to say something.
No, I'm good.
Are you sure?
When you were talking about the kickers, I thought you meant like the actual kickers, because that's why, you know, kicking's been kind of been suspect for some teams.
Well,
no, I think the Prophet might try to go for commissioner of the UFL, so that way he can outlaw kicking. And
I was just going to say kicking will be outlawed. Okay, so here's how this works, right? We already talked about the Friday night. That's the first phase of the UFL draft. Okay, it was all done in behind closed doors. It was in private. No one knew. It was only the teams that met and drafted the quarterbacks. Okay, so that's good. All right, so that part's done. That was done on Friday. Okay, so then, and then the selections are going to be released, which was done. It was released today the 12th. Those notifications were sent out. All right, so now the official draft is going to be tomorrow and on the 14th. Okay, and then I think you remember the last time that we talked about this, each team has a region in which they can only draft a certain amount of players out of that region. Okay, so this is going to be very interesting to see the draft coming up in the next couple of days. I'm going to probably keep an eye on it just because I'm very intrigued by the UFL. I really want to see. I am hoping that we finally get a spring league going, and I'm very intrigued by this. What do you guys think?
Well, I don't know about Virgil if he's been wondering about this, but I just have to ask the question that the people want to know. And Ed, you're the only one that can answer it.
Oh God,
is former Browns legend Kadarius Toney eligible to be drafted in the UFL?
I hope to God no.
Or are you trying to deny the man an opportunity, Ed?
I'm trying to deny him a whole lot. Absolutely, 110%. Yes.
I mean, he's a Browns legend. Let's just face it. I mean, he left an indelible mark on that historic franchise. So
can we not?
I just wanted to know.
No,
okay. I figured of anyone you would know. So I just wanted to get that out there.
That's interesting. No. Kadarius Toney needs to go away. Same with a certain other receiver. They both need to go to Siberia and never come back. Okay? That's you, Jerry Jeudy. That's you. Go away. Never come back. So,
man.
Thank you for allowing me to at least, start the show, talk about the UFL, because I'm very interested in the UFL. I think it's very cool. And I'm very intrigued. But I needed to talk about it because I saw DTR's name and I'm like, oh, we definitely got to talk about this tonight for sure.
I mean, you could create you could just have a draft of former Browns quarterbacks that could fill out all those rosters. I mean, that
is absolutely true.
Yeah. I mean, I would love it.
League just so they can just have nothing but Browns quarterback starting.
Well, because I can't remember if it was Virgil or Eric that brought out the tweet from this past weekend where someone called Jalen Hurts. What was it? They compared him to Seneca Wallace, I believe.
That was Eric.
Was it Eric?
Call him was it the Timu Seneca Wallace or something?
It was something like that. But I I about spit out what I was drinking because I was so excited to see Seneca Wallace mentioned in a tweet.
That wasn't by
Seneca
you.
Wallace. Jesus Christ. See, this is the kind of thing that I just don't want to see ever. I don't want to
Team
be
was-
reminded
well,
of.
And that would make sense if it was a team who was Seneca Wallace.
So he said Wawa Seneca.
A
Seneca Wallace.
Wawa Seneca Wallace, that's right.
Oh,
because
that is.
because of Wawa being in that area, obviously.
I mean, that was funny though. It was
That
good.
was
But the
I
good
was
thing is
crying.
Seneca Wallace didn't spend too much time in Cleveland, so that's a good thing.
Oh man. But he was there.
He was there. I remember. I wish I didn't. I remember a lot of bad players.
Well, him and my other favorite one to bring up, I think the two I like bringing up the most are Seneca Wallace and Spurgeon Wynn.
Wowza. Spurgeon went. Jesus, you
Spurgeon
went
went.
back.
Yeah. I mean, but there's a lot more, of course, but you all have heard me talk about those. So
I've heard every single one. Don't you worry.
don't worry. I'm gonna save my breath tonight.
Spurgeon Wynn sounds like a medical condition, though.
You're not wrong.
Well, wasn't Spurgeon Wynn one of the people that was drafted before Tom Brady?
Probably.
I want to say he was one of those quarterbacks that was drafted before Tom Brady was in that same draft.
That's the kind of thing. That's the kind of trivia question you ask at a bar, right? Like, who was drafted?
Yeah.
Which quarterback was drafted before Tom Brady?
Yeah, well, in his defense, in Spurgeon's defense, there were many quarterbacks that were drafted before Tom Brady in that draft, but I think that was the one where Chad Pennington was a first round pick, and the Jets legend, because the Jets have had about as many quarterbacks as the Browns have.
You know, it's funny you say that because I was on my way back from visiting my parents yesterday. I was listening to ESPN radio, and they brought up Chad Pennington, his name, and I'm like, what the hell? Why they pull us like as a because I guess he's a head coach in high school right now. He's coaching high school football, and they're like, oh, he should be considered eventually as a coach for the NFL. I'm like, can he go to the college first, and then maybe
he should. He was the one that went to Marshall, right? Wasn't he the quarterback at Marshall?
Pennington was Marshall.
His son, I think, is going to go to Marshall.
I have the 6 quarterbacks that were drafted before Tom Brady in the 2000 draft.
And was Pennington one of them?
Pennington was first round.
Yeah. Okay.
So Pennington.
That one is not a bad one. I mean, because he did have a pretty long career. He didn't have a Tom Brady career, but he had a pretty decent career.
I will be surprised if you recognize a few of these names.
Okay. Hit me.
Number 2 from the second round, drafted by the 49ers from Hofstra, Giovanni Carmazzi.
Oh, I remember Carmazzi.
I do not.
We've never remembered that he went to Hofstra, though.
Yeah, that's kind of a. I have to go back and look at that team and see how far they made in the playoffs.
Wow.
Third round, Chris Redman from Louisville with the Ravens.
I remember that.
Fourth round, name that I definitely remember seeing, and somebody I forgot was drafted that high. That is former national champion T. Martin,
who I've brought up on this show once or twice.
Yes, from Tennessee. After that was Mark Bulger from West Virginia.
He went to the Rams, right?
Went to the Saints, actually.
Oh,
he's known for the Rams, but he went to the Saints.
He was drafted by the Saints.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't realize that.
And then once before Brady, the next one up there from Southwest Texas State, Spurgeon Wynn.
Yeah, I was right.
That's wild, dude.
Yeah, that was the he went to Southwest Texas State.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
That's a hell of a name. Southwest Texas State. Jesus. Interesting. And then Tom Brady was 6th round, wasn't he?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. He was in the 6th round.
Yeah, Tom Brady out of Michigan, right?
Out of Michigan. Yeah. Bulger.
152nd, I think his total draft was.
Bulger and Wynn were both 6th round picks. T. Martin was 5th. And then Giovanni and Chris Redman were 3rd. And Pennington was the 1st round pick.
What was Brady's actual draft number?
33. Oh yeah, overall 199.
Oh, I was close. 199. Okay. I'm sure he knows this.
He wasn't Mr. Irrelevant, right? Tom Brady.
No.
No, they're still like a
Couple more
50
rounds to
picks
go.
after that.
No.
Patrick, do you know who the last quarterback in that draft was?
I'm sure it's someone with the Indianapolis Colts.
No, I'm asking because it's somebody who went to college in his region.
Oh,
Interesting. Oh, how the
Not-
turns have tabled.
not Joe Hamilton.
You sure about that?
Joe Hamilton?
It's Joe Hamilton.
Wow, Patrick, Jesus, out of nowhere. Congratulations, buddy.
Well,
Here,
I
let's
only
get
got
this-
it.
Let's get this straight.
Yeah, I only got it because Virgil said in my region, and I was trying to think about who were quarterbacks around that time that would have played around the time T. Martin did, and Joe Hamilton was one of them.
Nice job out of you, brother. That's
Yeah, I knew if I said the school, that would give it away. So I was trying to be a little
Yeah.
more
Well-
vague as possible.
Was that the time? Was that around the time? And this is a question, so maybe you guys know. Was that the time Quincy Carter was the quarterback at Georgia?
You know, it's funny you say that. That I want to think he was.
I mean, maybe he wasn't as old, but like I wanted to say he was like, because I know Quincy Carter ended up going to the Cowboys.
I don't think Quincy was. Yeah, Quincy was 2001. He was drafted 2001. So yeah, he was there.
Okay.
He had to be there same time.
Yeah. Anyways.
Quincy Carter. Look at
Quincy
you.
Carter. Yeah, well, Quincy Carter, who had a little bit of a cup of coffee in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know why some of those quarterbacks around that time stand out, like Akili Smith that in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
He went to Oregon.
He did. So there's a few guys that I'm like, they weren't like great NFL quarterbacks, a lot of them, but
Well, Keely Smith got drafted before Culpepper and Sean King and Casey
Dante Culpepper.
yeah, was Akili Smith? He was a first round pick, wasn't he?
Yes, that was the year that the first 3 picks were quarterbacks.
Dante Culpepper. He went to, where did he go?
College or team?
A team.
Vikings.
Okay.
Yeah, he went to the Vikings, but then he went to Culpepper. Did he go to college in Florida somewhere?
Central Florida.
Central Florida.
He's a Black Knight?
Golden Knight.
Golden Knight, sorry. Okay.
That was a good year for quarterbacks for college because Cade McNown was in there. He was UCLA.
UCLA.
Sean King, which he was the
Tampa
quarterback.
Bay, right? Tampa Bay.
Who? King? Yes, King went to Tampa Bay.
He was he at Tulane?
He was at Tulane. He was the quarterback to Tulane's undefeated season.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, that was a good year because, and then Cade McNown, was he Miami that he
Nope.
went?
He was Bears.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah. Okay. Wouldn't remember that one.
See, now I'm going down this route. I know I should be talking FA Cup right now, but I'm going down this rabbit hole.
No, we're good. Keep going, 'cause I like this.
Listen, if you allow me, I'll keep you talking about it. Because Cade McNown, that was the year Cade McNown had been in the Rose Bowl when UCLA played Wisconsin. That was the year Ron Dane,
yes.
yeah, like ran roughshod all over UCLA.
I'm going through other years to see.
You're going down the rabbit hole.
That's the problem with drafts, though. It's we started talking about about like UFL drafts, and then you got me starting to think about some of these old quarterbacks because Virgil, before you got on, ironically, I did ask if Bailey before we went live. I did ask Ed if Bailey Zappi was one of those quarterbacks.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah,
Good job out of you though, pulling out of out of nowhere the DTR. That's
well done.
hilarious.
Well, the way you reacted made me think it had to be somebody we've made fun of. You've made fun of.
I've made fun of. Yeah, not
you
you, that's
talked
me.
Are we?
Did I look
we
way
used
too
the
happy?
thing to
Did I look
annoy
way
you.
too happy?
Yeah.
That did kind of help with that.
What were you going to say, though, Virgil?
What was I going to say?
Sorry for interrupting you.
I don't remember what I was going to say. I think I was talking about going down. I was trying to find another year where there's a notable quarterback that's in the middle or later on and see who became ahead of him.
Did you guys, while you're doing that, like the NFL Films put this one out and it was hilarious, but the one who had 5 rushing, a quarterback that's a quarterback and now head coach who has 5 more yards rushing than Bo Jackson? I think it was
I do know the answer to this, but we'll see if Patrick can get it.
What's the question?
So Bo Jackson, right? Do you know
Right.
Bo Jackson, right? Okay, so
Yes.
then there's a quarterback who is now a head coach in the NFL who has more rushes by 5 yards than Bo Jackson. More rushing yards.
Who's now a head coach in the NFL?
Who is now a coach in the NFL.
A coach or a head coach?
A coach.
A coach. He was a quarterback?
Was a quarterback.
Oh, man. A coach in the NFL.
Correct.
Oh, man.
Problems with drafts can be solved by closing the
Closing the
window. Look at the class of 83, Mike says.
Well, and Ed, I don't know who the answer is.
Harbaugh.
Oh, wow.
For your Indianapolis Colts.
He did. I mean, he couldn't pass the ball very well, so he had to
He
run.
sure should run it.
Yeah, he could.
So that
Would have never guessed that.
his brother didn't. Don't worry.
Virgil, did I know that Mike said to look at 83, but Brock Purdy's another good one.
Purdy was the one I had next, but after pulling up 83, okay.
Wasn't Brock Purdy Mr. Irrelevant?
He was Mr. Irrelevant, so you guys got a lot of teams to name. So 83, Dan Marino was drafted the 6th quarterback.
Really?
Marino was?
Well,
Marino
I remember that whole situation. That was a good draft for quarterback. But Marino, he thought he was going to go to Pittsburgh. I remember that.
Now, the first quarterback drafted in that was John Elway.
Right.
Wasn't also the same draft as Steve Young as well?
No, Young's a little bit.
Was that Montana?
Joe
No,
Montana?
Not 83.
Joe Montana. Yeah, I meant Joe Montana. I'm sorry.
He meant Joe Montana.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you the college and who drafted them, and I want you to guess
who the quarterback is
that drafted before Marino. So the second quarterback taken was drafted by the Chiefs and from Penn State.
By the Chiefs and by Penn State. Steve DeBerg?
No.
You got me. I don't know.
That is Todd Blackledge.
I was going to go for Elvis Gerbach next, but you know.
By the way, Nick Chubb is playing tonight.
Well, he was a healthy scratch, you said last week, right?
He was a healthy scratch last week. Now he's playing. He's running the hell out of the ball against the Steelers. So I think he has an extra grind.
This one should be a little easier.
Okay.
Third quarterback drafted by the Bills from Miami of Florida.
Jim Kelly.
Very good. Fourth quarterback drafted, and these are all first round, by the way.
Yeah.
Patriots went to Illinois.
This is 83?
It's 83.
Doug Flutie? No. Sorry, no. Doug Flutie was Boston College.
Yeah, well, Doug Flutie was Boston College. And he went to he didn't get drafted in the NFL. He went to
he went to the CFL.
Yeah. But he was still playing college in 84. Was he playing college? That's not.
Yeah, well, the first person I'm thinking of, I don't think it is, but I don't know who else to say. Drew Bledsoe?
No.
Drew Bledsoe was Washington State. Good guess. The answer is Tony Eason.
Yikes.
Eason. Well, I was going to say, I thought that was too early for Drew Bledsoe because Bledsoe would have been like late 80s, right? I mean,
right. And then this quarterback was drafted 3 picks before Dan Marino. He was drafted by the Jets, and he comes from the Cowards, University of California, Davis.
No kidding.
He was drafted by the Jets?
By the Jets.
Man, that could be any kind of bust.
Jesus.
Vinny Testaverde?
I wouldn't consider him a bust, but no, not him. He went to
No,
Miami.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Vinny's a Hurricane.
UC Davis.
Good one. See, this is
This
what
is
happens when
probably-
we start talking draft.
I don't think this is right. Jeff Hostetler.
Good guess, but no, the answer is Ken O'Brien.
Oh wow.
Who?
Okay. Okay.
Other notable names: Gary Kubiak was drafted.
Ooh.
Oh, I forgot Gary Kubiak played.
Gary Kubiak was drafted by the Broncos from Texas A&M.
And he coached the Broncos too.
Bruce Matheson, drafted by the Chargers from Nebraska.
Mhm.
Jim Bob Taylor, drafted by the Colts from Georgia Tech.
Jim Bob?
Jim Bob Taylor.
Good name. Mhm.
But let's go focus on the year I really wanted to focus on, and that was the year that Brock Purdy was Mr. Irrelevant.
Mm.
So we are going to 2022.
The Browns drafted a quarterback. You know,
The Browns did not draft a quarterback this year.
shut the front door.
No. So 2022. I'm not going to give the colleges until we get down to the lower rounds, because some of these are going to be obvious. 2022. Do you know who the first quarterback picked up was?
Oh man.
Who is it? The NFL team.
The Steelers.
There's no way there was Ben Roethlisberger because he's
No. You know
He
who it
was
was?
Please don't. No, I'm not saying his name. Nope.
Did he by any chance go to Pitt?
He may have went to Pitt.
Hmm.
Not saying his name. Not saying it because I didn't want him anywhere near Cleveland. And I thought he was a cheater with the whole sliding thing. You remember that during the ball game? I think it was
Oh, the fake slide against Wake
the fake
Forest.
slide.
Yeah,
Yeah. Out of St. Blah.
it's Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, I know
It's
who it
Kenny
was.
Pickett.
I know who it was. I didn't want to say his name.
Listen, it didn't even have to be said because I was like,
No.
he
Okay, second
No.
quarterback, and this is third round. So we've dropped two. We're in.
Yeah,
we skipped
that was
around.
this was a horrible draft for
Touchdown, Houston.
Third round. Who caught it? Was it Higgins?
Mm-mm.
Oh, Christian Kirk. Okay, third round. Player drafted, picked up by the Falcons, went to Cincinnati.
what's that? He was picked by the Falcons, but then went to Cincinnati.
No, he
went to University of Cincinnati.
He went to the Bearcats. Thank you.
Oh,
Oh my God, what is his name? I can see his face.
I
Yeah.
only know this name because Cincinnati took over Oklahoma State in the
No,
CFP when
I know.
Oklahoma State failed to win the
I'm
Big
gonna
12.
kick myself when you tell me what it is.
Desmond Ritter.
Desmond
Yep.
Ritter.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay, the pick after that, picked by the Titans, went to Liberty.
Ooh. Is it Liberty Flame? Are they the Flames?
Liberty
Flame.
Flames.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Flame.
Oh.
And he is still playing in the NFL right now.
Shut up. Is he a backup or a starter?
He's a backup.
Hmm.
But he can be. He probably will be a starter somewhere in the future.
Malik Willis.
Very good.
Well done.
Jesus.
Well done. I forgot Malik Willis went to Liberty.
Yeah.
Well done.
Next game. Next game.
Next game.
Next game.
Sorry, I fell into picks habit for a minute.
Next game.
Drafted by the Panthers. We're still in round 3. Drafted by the Panthers. Went to Ole Miss.
Jake Plummer.
I'm just going to ignore that.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Went to Ole Miss.
I'm trying to remember who the quarterback was before.
He's out of the league by now.
I think this guy is out of the league.
I was gonna say because that would have been under Kiffin, because Kiffin was 2020.
I always say his name wrong, so I'm probably going to butcher it.
Hey, Virgil, has every quarterback other than Purdy is it on a team that drafted them from that year? So are they still with the original team that drafted them?
No, no one is,
except for Purdy.
except for Purdy.
Oh man.
Yikes!
There is one I'm going to have to check, but I'm pretty sure he's not.
I can't remember who it is.
Matt Corral.
Oh, isn't that the one
UFL
who was
Matt
just
Corral?
drafted?
Yeah, he was just drafted in the UFL.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Okay.
That's
I am not.
hilarious.
I am not going to give the college for the next one. 4th round, Patriots.
Mac Jones.
Nope.
No, Drake May.
Nope. Drake May was higher. Mac Jones was 2021.
Oh man.
Oh no. He's
Uh,
so 4th round, New
Fourth
England
round.
Patriots,
New England Patriots.
Joe Milton.
Nope.
2022.
2022. If I give the college, it will give it away.
It's not Matt Castle
No, not in
because
22.
he's been in for a while. Oh God, I'm trying to figure.
Let me know when you want the college.
Yeah, I don't know. Give me the college.
Western Kentucky.
See, I'm still drawing a blank.
Patrick, I'm very disappointed in you. I am super disappointed in you, Patrick.
Well, what else is new? You're always disappointed in me. Oh man.
Joined the Cleveland practice squad.
Bailey Zappi.
Bailey Zappi.
Bailey's. Oh God, gross.
I didn't realize he. I always, you know, you want to know why? I know he didn't go there, but in my head, I had Bailey Zappi at Oklahoma State, and I know
Because you like him so much.
because I like him so much, and I love.
He's
Oklahoma
like he
State.
was trying to put him in there.
I'm trying to fit it within my narrative, right? So
I got you.
yeah,
just manifesting him as a poke.
I am. Well, you know, I mean, I've got a new love for the Pokes, right? I mean,
Next player was the first pick in the 5th round. Went to the Commanders. Went to UNC, and I actually forgot about this guy.
oh man,
Another UNC because I know there's like there's Drake May obviously went to UNC. Then
Mhm.
there is Mitch Trubisky who went to UNC. who got
Yep,
drafted.
there was one in between them.
Really. Oh, God.
and he was drafted by the Commanders.
By the Commanders.
Sam Howell.
Very good.
Damn.
Very good.
Nice job, buddy.
Well, considering I got that's literally the first one I got in that draft. I'm really disappointed in myself, and I have to punish myself for missing Bailey Zappi. That's
Did he get a intentional grounding?
I didn't see what happened there, but probably.
Did you guys see the hype video that JJ Watt did for the Texans
Mm-mm.
leading up to this game? It was pretty good.
That's interesting because his brother.
I know.
I mean, good for him. I mean, that's awesome.
Well, I
Okay.
mean, yeah, I mean,
So we have 2 other 7th round quarterbacks that were picked up.
okay.
This one went to the Steelers and went to South Dakota State.
Oh man, I forgot that they took 2 quarterbacks in this draft.
They did.
Okay, say that again.
This quarterback was drafted by the Steelers and went to South Dakota State.
They went to South Dakota State.
And I do not know if he is still playing.
I was gonna say because I don't remember. Huh.
Oh, no, he is still playing. He is with Kansas City.
I forgot his name already. Was he the starter?
Hmm?
Was he the starter? Minshew?
No, it's not Minshew. He replaced Minshew, though.
Okay.
He has played football this year in the NFL.
Hmm.
And he replaced Minshew.
He replaced Minshew.
Golly, I stopped following the Chiefs after Minshew.
One too many quarterbacks, right?
Yeah.
Chris
I love this one.
Which one?
Chris or something.
Chris Olatakun.
Chris.
Look at Mike got it.
Never.
Yeah.
I would
Mike
have
got
never.
it.
Yeah. Good
Good
job,
job out
Mike.
of you, Mike.
Yeah.
All right. So before Brock Purdy, this is the last quarterback that was drafted, 7th round. He went to the Dolphins, and his college is Kansas State.
I could see him.
Let me ask you this: did you know this player?
Personally, no, I never met him.
No, but I mean, you knew. Do you remember him from college, though?
Yes, I remember him from college.
Someone's gonna be so proud. Dolphins.
Miami Dolphins.
Oh, wait a minute.
Out of Kansas.
No, I'm gonna kick myself because I know who this is.
Once I say the name, you'll be upset.
No,
Well,
because it's
I'm
right on the
sure.
tip of my. It's right on the tip of my tongue. Skylar Thompson.
Very good.
Wow.
Very good. Very good.
Because I was like, man, there's been too many injuries in Miami over the last couple of years for me not to get this. Because Quinn
Skylar
Ewers is obviously Texas.
Thompson. Look at you, man. Good
Skylar
job out of
Thompson.
you.
Yeah, Skylar
I
Thompson.
like this game.
Yeah, I do too.
Well, see, here's the thing. We are pretty much kind of going to be in down season soon with Break Even Sports because FCS is done.
Done.
There's no FCS.
So could we make this a series where it's like instead of quarterbacks, we start doing running backs or wide receivers?
Wide receivers.
Yeah, but we are going to go back and do some quarterbacks later. After we
You
go
still got a lot of drafts.
We still got a lot of we're not going to do every draft, but we're going to
No.
go.
Bro,
no,
you have me
no.
legit. You have me legit excited. I don't care if I miss every single one for the rest of the show. I'm down for this.
Well, we also got to do. I told you guys my idea that I wanted to do, and I'm dead set on this one.
Yeah, but the person who we were going to
I
do
know
that for is not
what a
here.
loser.
yeah, and it's finally something that I can participate in because considering that I help with nothing when it comes to that topic.
Patrick, do you want to know the context of how this even started?
I would love to because the only context that I have is a random phone call with Ed.
So we nerded out. Me and Virgil.
Yeah.
We went full nerd. Go ahead, Virgil. You tell it.
So after the show on Monday,
Mhm.
we were talking about. I was talking about what I was going to have done. No, was it Monday or was it Thursday?
Thursday.
Thursday.
Thursday
After the
because
show-
Eric was like, I'm down.
Yeah, Eric pieced out. You weren't here.
Right.
So it was just the three of us, and we were watching the Miami Ole Miss game.
Uh-huh.
And I was talking about the procedure I was going to have tomorrow, which I was having a HIDA scan done, which means they inject me with radiation, and then
That's
they scan my digestive system. And we were talking about, man, it'd be cool if I got superpowers from this radiation they're putting into me. And then it turned into a discussion about.
I asked him, I was like, all right, so which superpower do you
all
want?
with you.
It's, by the way, I never fully answered that question.
You
and that-
didn't.
and that is to control the weather.
Okay.
Ooh.
Storm.
Yeah.
Holly Berry
Ooh.
Storm, of course.
I mean, the storm from Age of Apocalypse wasn't that bad.
No, you're right. You're right. And by the way,
But the greatest one is the greatest one is Christopher Storm.
I mean, I'm not going to complain about that. He can't
No.
control the weather, though.
Well, but he can control like
Yo,
rocks and stuff like that.
Your Steelers defense is ridiculous right now, dude.
Too bad the offense is also ridiculous for the wrong reasons.
True.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is how it started. Like we just what superpower, and then we went down the rabbit hole of like your favorite. There it is. See, like they just gotta like your favorite Marvel superhero, and we
Right.
went down the rabbit hole of like the movies that we liked and all this stuff.
Mm.
And Donnie had not seen like the vast majority, 99% of the movies from the Marvel universe, which surprises me because he likes movies.
Yeah, and he
Spider-Verse.
always judges me for not having seen movies. But Virgil, I can tell you, I know I told Ed this. I don't know if I've ever told you. This is probably about around the time Infinity War came out, or was going to come out. I promised myself that I wanted to understand exactly what was going on because I was tired of seeing one or two movies here and there and having no context for how things fit into place.
Yep.
So I went back and watched every single one up to Infinity War in MCU order, like in chronological order.
Did
So
you
I
watch
found
just the
someone.
movies or all the shows included?
No, I only watched the movies. I did not
I
watch
don't
the
think they
shows.
were. I don't think there were any shows pre.
Yeah,
Infinity
there weren't
War.
that many shows. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
and I still haven't seen any of the shows, but
The shows are good.
But
Can I just take a quick aside to this real quick?
Absolutely.
Because I have a friend that I go to Trash Panda games with, and he actually does call me your friendly neighborhood scorekeeper.
That's hilarious.
So it kind of fits.
yeah,
That's funny. I like that. That's funny. All right, so we're gonna keep you your friend, Spider Virgil. I like it.
Spider Virgil.
Sorry, Patrick, continue.
Oh no, I was just gonna say. So I watched the movies at least up to Infinity War in MCU chronological order. So I started with Captain America,
First Avenger.
First Avenger, and then I watched and then I watched Captain Marvel. I
Captain
think
Marvel. That was the second one. That's the
So,
second one.
What up, Rod?
What up, Rod?
No. So
Rob, man, I know you were sweating that game. Don't act like you weren't.
We all were.
I know I was.
So yeah, so
That
I
was it.
actually have no, I have not seen very many of them after Infinity War. I've seen maybe one or two after that, but I've not gone back to watch those and kind of fit them in as to where they were. But I found every single one, and then I even rented some, and I was committed to the cause, and I probably did it over the course of a month and watched every single one. So
That's
I-
cool.
I-
Well, you're about to get committed again because this is what we're going to be doing. Because I want to go over this because I want to take this as a segment, full segment, and put it on a podcast. Oh, by the way, he goes, "Oh, my blood pressure was high in that Rams game." I bet it was, dude. That game was
Yeah.
wild.
yeah,
I did not say a damn thing in that group chat. Because
You did not. I know. Kudos
Mo
to
was-
you.
Mo was 14 up. I'm like, nope,
Nope,
No,
don't do it. That's why
wait.
I don't do that anymore.
gonna wait.
Yeah, we're gonna wait until the end, and then I'll start talking shit.
yeah. Well, I was gonna say, why do you think I never talk trash? Because of that very thing.
So the only one out of the whole group, out of the DHC group, that still has his team in the playoffs is Mr. Virgil Brooks. You know that, right?
Oh,
And
I
Donnie
do.
got both his teams knocked out.
Who did?
And Donnie got both his teams knocked
Yeah, he
out.
did.
That
Yeah, he
was
did.
hilarious.
Yeah,
I trusted Stafford at the end, though. You know what?
those Los Angeles Valiant Virgils
You should have seen.
showed up.
You should have seen Donnie this morning. He was angry.
You got him so mad you were talking about Charlotte Hornets for the first 30 minutes. Like, dang.
He was so mad. He came in a Larry Johnson Charlotte Hornets jersey and a Charlotte Hornets hat. Mitchell and
should-
Ness.
He should have come in dressed as Grandmama.
Let me tell you, this
That's
dude
what he
was
should've done.
he was livid. I'm like and he goes like, and you left me. I'm like, bro, like, I'm sorry, but I kind of had a feeling that the Rams were gonna win.
Yeah. Well, no. All he was doing is he was yelling at people to get off of his obscenely large lawn.
Yeah.
And I mean, listen, money can't buy you everything.
But see, like, and I know we'll talk about this more on Tuesday, but they lost there already. The Panthers pretty much had the no.
What is he doing?
He's holding on the ball too long. Is what he's doing.
Jesus.
The Panthers had the no one thinks we're going to win this game mentality, and it showed.
Oh yeah, they no one believes in us.
Well, the inferiority complex.
Listen, they almost pulled it off. They almost did.
I legit thought they were going to, and I
Oh.
had a whole thing planned for Tuesday if that was
Oh.
going to happen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but that's the thing about the playoffs, though. It's like it's a brand new season. I mean,
That's why I keep saying it's 0-0. Once you make the playoffs, you're
Yeah.
0-0. That's it. It's no longer your regular season you were 8-9. No, you're 0-0 with everybody else.
I mean, and I know we'll talk about this tomorrow, but like overall with the NFL games, very few were like really played well, if that makes any sense. Like the best performance by a football team over the weekend was Indiana. I mean,
Jesus,
I
if
mean,
that's
congrats to all the teams that won, but like, I mean, either teams really didn't play well or, they didn't come out of it unscathed.
yeah,
Like congrats to the 49ers, but when you lose George Kittle to a, you
a,
know,
a season-ending injury
well,
like an
to a torn
Achilles.
Achilles,
Yeah,
I mean,
Well, I mean, they've played the season without. I mean, not the whole season,
True.
but I mean,
the
he's played.
majority of the season. Yeah,
He's been
yeah.
he's been out more games than he's played.
Well, hell, the
backup,
40
that Jake is it Jake Tongas? I don't know how to say his name.
The 49ers mostly have been
it's
injured
Rick
all
Tongas,
season.
isn't it?
Oh, I thought it was Jake, but yeah,
No, it probably is. No, it's Tongas. It's Tongas.
regardless, Tongas. I mean, he's not a bad backup for them.
No, he's not. And you're right, by the way. I'm wrong. It is Jake Tongas.
Jake Tongas, yeah.
And listen, but the majority of the 49ers have been injured all year, right? So, like, I mean, they were going to have to been piecing together. This is one of his best coaching jobs that he's done.
Well, and that's what I said a couple weeks ago, that Kyle Shanahan has to be on Coach of the Year lists. I know Eric dismissed him right away. He goes, "No, he's not." And I was like, I mean,
to be able to piece
like I
it
said,
together
Brock
with
Purdy
a
was
quarterback.
Yeah, Brock Purdy was out half the season, and they survived with Mac Jones. I mean, Brandon Ayuk hasn't played a snap this season.
You
Juwan Jennings was out for a little bit. I mean,
yeah. There was a time where Purdy was out for and this is like for 2 games or 3 games I could think of.
Mhm.
Purdy was out, Jennings was out, Purcell was out, Kittle was out.
Yeah, no, I mean,
And they still
I'm
won the
with you.
game. They had Kendrick Bourne helping them get touchdowns, like the Mac
Sky
Davis.
Moore.
Sky Moore, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Kendrick Davis, not Kendrick Davis, the Mac Davis to Kendrick Bourne, connection drove them to at least 2 wins.
Listen, they're a dangerous team. You do not want to play. This is what I was saying. It's like, you do not want to play the San Francisco 49ers right now. You just don't, man, because it's like, it's scary, man. They're a good team. Like, to be able to have all those players out and then still be able to compete in a way, in a manner in which you did. Kittle goes down. All right, we good. You still, hey man, you've been playing anyway, so let's go. Come get it. You know what I mean? That's a good stuff. So, hi Laura. Anyways,
but yeah, we'll talk about our thoughts more on that later and about picks for that on Tuesday. But let's hop on to the point of this show. Let's get some soccer talk out of the way real quick, because we got some Premier League games to talk about that happened on Tuesday, Wednesday.
Do we have to?
Yes, we do. We do, because there's a few I definitely want to talk about. And then Monday, and then we'll talk about the FA Cup too, because there's a few FA Cup things to talk about, including result for somebody's team who's not here.
Oh yeah, we know. We already mentioned it.
Oh yeah, so
we'll oh my God, Patrick. It's one of the most comfortable T-shirts, man.
Dude, it's phenomenal.
That's hilarious. We bought it on that day. You should have bought it that day. You should have.
But see, it's a white shirt, right?
No, it's like it's a cream.
No, it's like a cream type
bone color.
Shirt.
Yeah.
See, I'm not a big fan of cream shirts like that.
I get it, but man, this is a nice shirt.
Mm-hmm.
It's so comfortable. Anyways, I'm sorry. I apologize. I just saw that you had that. I'm like, oh, no way.
That's pretty funny. So let's go over Patrick, gonna go over the Premier League games from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then we're going to FA Cup real quick.
Okay.
So Tuesday games, just gonna ignore that. First Tuesday game, Nottingham Forest beats West Ham 2-1. Nuno still has a job somehow.
How?
I don't know, but
he's really trying to be sacked twice in a season, isn't he?
I was hoping he was going to get sacked after this game, because it's funny that when he was the manager at Forest, he got sacked after losing to West Ham.
Oh, he was
at West Ham and then gets sacked because losing to Forest.
Yeah, I don't know how he still has a job, dude. I'm sorry. I don't understand.
I think West Ham doesn't. if you're West Ham at this point, it's like, who are you
Well,
going to
they
get?
know they're going to get relegated.
Well, West Ham is a poison chalice at this point. I mean, I know it sounds eerily similar to what I said about Chelsea, but I feel like that's half the jobs in the Premier League now. It's almost like a poison chalice, and it's almost you're running into a no-win situation in a lot of those places. I mean, it's like few teams have purchased as poorly as West Ham has over the last probably 3-4 years. I would put Chelsea probably among them with their overall purchases, but West Ham's have been atrocious.
I mean, you look at the
I'm trying
last
to
three
think-
teams on the table, right? I mean, I hate to say this, but like, I mean, you kind of have an idea. Like, why make a coaching change right now when you know you're about to get relegated? Just wait until next year you're in the championship league, and then just get somebody else at that point. I kind of see that point.
Well, and also, I mean, there's a 7-point difference between West Ham. Like Nottingham is closer to mid-table than they are relegation at this point.
Oh yeah, because they're the only two teams who are what they're West Ham is 3-5,
Mm-hmm.
Burnley is 3-4. I'm sorry, and then Wolves.
Hey, listen, Wolves has been on a decent unbeaten streak.
Rob
Which-
Edwards is turning it around.
I keep forgetting when you say unbeaten, you also include ties there.
They're on a 4-match unbeaten streak.
Yeah, because it's all those ties. Yeah.
Yes, all two of them. Hey, one of those ties got a coach fired.
True story.
So let's talk about the Wednesday games. And Ed, we have to start with Bournemouth beating Tottenham 3-2
I saw that. Mm-hmm.
off a goal in stoppage time and 5th minute of stoppage time.
When you shouldn't have happened.
That should not have happened. That should have been a draw, but
Should have been a draw.
That wasn't the Semenyo goal, was it?
that was the Semenyo goal,
What a way to sign off.
right?
Fuck.
Brentford beat Sunderland 3-0. Crystal Palace and Aston Villa tied 0-0. I really wanted to watch some of this game, but I was at work, so I wasn't able to. But looking at the stats afterwards, seems like a pretty fair back and forth.
Yeah. And by the way, quick word on Brentford. Keith Edwards is quietly doing a good job.
Yeah, when Brentford they kind of started out slow, but they've been on a decent run of form lately.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be the first one to say I didn't have a whole lot of faith in the Keith Edwards hire. I mean, I know he was already in the backroom staff, so he knows the club, but I didn't think it was a very inspired appointment. But shame on me, because Brentford did this last time when they were looking for somebody else. I mean, I think that was when Dean Smith left, and Thomas Frank was on Dean Smith's staff, I believe, at the time.
Yeah, they've won 4 out of their last 5 in Premier League, and the 5th one was a draw.
Well done, Keith Edwards and Brentford.
Yeah, they've definitely turned it around there. Now their next game, though, they're at Chelsea, so we'll see if they keep that going.
That ain't that scary for him.
See, we're talking about Crystal Palace. Everton and Wolves tied 1-1. Everton had 2 players sent off. I think they were both super late sent offs. Michael Keane in the 83rd minute, then Jack Grealish 90 for yellow card accumulation, double yellow card.
Did they confuse Everton for Chelsea in that context?
Probably what it sounds like. And then
Color scheme.
speaking of Chelsea, Fulham beats Chelsea 2-1. Patrick, when the red card happened, I thought Fulham was screwed. And then Delap scores the goal in the 72nd minute. I'm like, it's happening.
Wait,
I've watched too many Chelsea games.
Fulham was playing with one player down.
No. Fulham
It was Chelsea.
Right. Yeah. The joke I have with Patrick is Chelsea has to lose a player to be playing confident football.
Got it.
Yeah, but then the problem is they play inspired football, but then they still lose it at the death, or they lose it in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, well, it happens.
I mean, do you know how many I'm trying to remember how many points Chelsea have lost from a position of being one man down. I mean, it's an incredible amount of points.
Let me see if I can find that answer pretty quick.
I want to say it's like 12 points or something like that.
I cannot. I'm going to have to dig a little bit further on that because the way I would usually look it up, they doesn't give me red card information by score, so I'll have to find that one later.
You might get a red card for looking for it.
That's fair. Man City and Brighton tie 1-1. Good draw for Brighton, especially away draw.
Burnley, that's a good one for Brighton.
Burnley and Man U draw 2-2. And Newcastle beats Leeds 4-3. When we talked about the beginning of the season, which teams we were favored for relegation, Leeds was on a lot of people's list here.
Leeds was on my list.
Yeah, Leeds are on your list. And while they still lost this game, I feel like they're a lot more competitive now than what they started out as. I feel safe to say they will probably not be relegated unless they just have a complete collapse with an injury or something like that.
We just went over the last three teams. I think it's going to be very hard, in my opinion, to see Leeds get relegated. I think they're safe this year, but
when it comes to those last three teams, I have an opinion. I think one's going to get out.
Do you think so?
Who do you think that'll be?
Burnley.
Scott Parker keeps them up, huh?
I'm not going to say that it's a definite, but I'm saying if I'm picking out of those three, which one I think will escape, it will be Burnley.
Now let me ask you this: is that because of the Fulham connection?
It is not because of the Fulham connection.
The Fulham legend Scott Parker.
Parker, yeah. No, okay. I'm not saying that just for Parker, but it's just a feeling with Burnley.
So wait a second. So who takes that place? Because then at that point, then you have the only two options you would have would be Leeds and Nottingham Forest.
There's a third option.
AFC?
Bournemouth.
I was just going
What about Tottenham?
I was just going to say Tottenham is in 14th right now. I don't think Tottenham is going to get relegated. I think they'll still stay at the bottom. I just don't see them getting relegated.
Mohamed Kudus is hurt.
The reason why I say Bournemouth is because besides their win at Tottenham, they have not won before the Tottenham win. Their last win was October 26th. One win against Tottenham still does not instill confidence in me that they're going to bounce back that quickly.
Plus, they just lost Semenyo.
They lost Semenyo too, yes. So now they've already been knocked out of the FA Cup by Newcastle, which we'll get later on. But here's their next stint. They're at Brighton. They play Liverpool, at Wolves, versus Aston Villa. I'm only seeing possibly 4 points out of those 4 games.
Okay.
Like I can see them beating Wolves and maybe drawing either Brighton or Liverpool. So if there's a team that's going to be relegated that's not in here yet, you can say Forest, you can say Leeds. I'm looking at Bournemouth right now. And I hope I'm wrong because I like Bournemouth. I have nothing against them, but it's just the way, just looking at form.
So you don't think Nottingham Forest could slide into that third spot?
Oh, they easily could.
Just because it's like they're right there.
Yeah. The real reason why I don't.
Sean Dyche.
Wait, isn't that an illegal move right there? A pile drive like that?
I missed what happened. Did he hip drop him?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Let's see. Texans are 7 out of 8 in third down conversions. Steelers are 0-6. That tracks.
It does track.
And then Thursday game, Arsenal, Liverpool tied 0-0. Man, pretty even matchup there. Really nothing to talk about there.
Yep.
So guys, let's talk about FA Cup for a minute. Because we've had some pretty big upsets in the FA Cup. So I'm just going to go through all the games real quick. And there's going to be some results here that will make Patrick happy. There will be some results here that will make Ed happy.
Yep.
And there will be some results here that will make me happy. But do you know where there will be results that will make Donnie happy?
None. None.
Not until we talk about the Bundesliga.
Oh yes, that small team from Bavaria. So the Friday games, Oxford United beats MK Dons 1-1 in penalties. Wigan Athletic beats Preston 1-0. A little disappointed in that one for me because I do like Preston. One of the big ones that people were talking about, Wrexham beats Nottingham Forest in penalties 4-3.
That was a good one. I was surprised, but I like that. I'm happy for Wrexham.
Usually, when
That
you
was the
have,
first time in years that they beat a Premier League team.
I said they probably don't play Premier League teams often.
Just FA
I
Cup.
mean, just that. Now, usually when it comes to higher end championship teams against lower end Premier League teams, if it's at the championship team's home, it's pretty much a favorable win for them, in my opinion.
Hey, it was home.
There's been some cases where it's wrong. Port Vale beats Fleetwood 1-0. So, time to tell a story real quick.
I like when you tell stories.
I wake up Saturday morning, realize that the FA Cup is on, and I get out and I make some tea for my morning games.
So English of you.
I did not know Macclesfield Town folded.
Yeah.
I thought this was Macclesfield Town playing against Crystal Palace.
No, they
And then when I realized it was FC, which was a non-league team, I was like, okay, I've got to drop everything I'm doing and watch the rest of this game.
Yep.
And man, probably the biggest upset. Gosh, I don't know the last time. I can't think of a bigger upset than this. Probably in the last, well, maybe Grimsby, but like not anything recently. Macclesfield FC.
This is a club team.
At Macclesfield FC, the club team, the Phoenix team from Macclesfield Town, beats the defending champions, Crystal Palace, 2-1. This is why I love the FA Cup.
Up the Silkmen.
Up the Silkmen, exactly.
So
I mean that's exactly what you said, Virgil. This is why we love the FA Cup. This is the romance of the cup. This is why you play. I mean,
no, you're right.
Because name another competition where you can regularly get a non-league team facing a Premier League team. Because the beauty for that is that for a lot of these smaller teams, so like for a Macclesfield FC, if they can get if they get like a really good fixture, like that pays for their operations for the rest of the year. Like that's what people don't realize is that if they work with these Premier League teams or they have these Premier League teams that come to their place, that pretty much pays their gate.
Also,
receipts.
this is Division 1 FCF kind of thing.
Well, but like
This
I said,
is
from a
even-
financial
this is more than
perspective,
that.
no, it's more than that. Yeah. I mean, I would say
No,
like,
I'm talking from the financial standpoint, like all the
Yeah.
money that they give.
That's fair.
yeah, I mean, it would be like the equivalent of like when like an FCS team, if they get, they get paid a lot of money to go face like an SEC or a Big Ten or, a big school like that, that can kind of facilitate their operations for the rest of the year. That's what it's like for either they get that by getting people to come to their place or those supporters get a great day out to go to a Premier League ground to watch their team, which never ever happens unless they just dominate the English football pyramid and make their way to the Premier League. But from a financial perspective, that's not really, realistic. So you hope for those glamorous FA Cup ties to see some of your footballing heroes.
Jesus, and they're in the National League.
Something that I thought was kind of a decent gesture. Crystal Palace allowed Macclesfield to keep 100% of the ticket sales for the game. Usually,
They split.
times like that is split 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Which is really classy of Crystal Palace.
yes.
Because, like I said, but from those ticket sales, they can.
That's a lot of money, dude.
Well, for them, I mean, when it's relative to what you're paying players, I mean, their whole team wage bill is probably like what one of Crystal Palace's players makes. I mean, it's nothing. I mean, these guys are part-time footballers a lot of time in the National League.
Oh, I remember watching Wrexham. Trust me,
yeah. So it's that significant, and that maybe you can keep players, and it may allow you to keep players that you had no chance of keeping.
The amount of money that they made because of that game, I'm happy for, shout out to Crystal Palace for doing that. That's good on them. You know what I mean? That's a good thing. But like now they get to keep that money. Now they get to be able to, like you said, keep those players that they would have to be like, all right, we're going to have to send somebody off now, so in order for us to make payroll and all of that. So
I would say a decent equivalent to this would be I'm going to say Division 3. I almost said an AIA, but that may be a little too
low.
I'm going to say a middle of the road Division 3 school beating a Power 4 FBS school. That's not a national championship contender. That's kind of like, let me think. Think about like I'm trying to think of somebody middle on the road I can use for an example. Think about like a Baylor.
Mm-hmm.
Or someone like a TCU kind of thing.
Okay. So you know what's interesting, and I think this is one of the things that I always, for me, when it comes to football, obviously there's a big, huge disparity when it comes to the skill set, right? When it comes to that, with soccer, the pitch is really the equalizer here. Like, because on any good day, like like you said, Macclesfield can be like, hey, we got this today. Like, obviously, everything has to go perfect for them. And for Crystal Palace, there's some things that they need to miss. But it happened. You know what I mean? You're not going to see a Baylor or a TCU really lose to Division 3 middle of the road game. I mean, can it happen? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Does it happen? I think you'll see that more on a FCS Division 1 than Division 3 and Baylor and all, and like that Division 1.
I think you brought up a good point about the pitch, though. When some of these Premier League sides, they're used to pristine pitches that they play on, that when they go to these small grounds that don't have the best quality pitches, and sometimes they have very narrow pitches, depending on, they're within the rules, but they're not expansive
locker rooms and all that,
like a Premier League ground would be.
All the amenities.
Right, exactly. But still, being a Premier League footballer, and that you're being paid accordingly to know how to play regardless of the ground you're at, I don't allow them to use that as an excuse, because they're professional footballers.
Did they take it for granted?
Well,
I
think only they know that, but it's
were
they playing ahead? You know what I mean? They were playing this and they're looking ahead.
I don't know if playing ahead is more of it. It's just like, to me, it's probably motivation.
Yeah. Complacency
is probably a good example of that. Because, I mean, you're on the road, you're playing in facilities. Now, we talked about the pitch, but we can't talk about facilities being different. You're playing in facilities you're not used to that are definitely kind of and I hate to say downgrade, but let's be honest, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're talking about a Premier League compared to a national club. You know what I mean? Like, there is going to be the massive difference. Listen, and I only have, pardon me, right? But I only have like the Wrexham to really, compared, because when I was watching that series, I'm like, man, these locker rooms are like, ugh. You know what I mean? And then you look at Tottenham's locker room, or you look at Mansfield, you and all that. Their locker rooms is like ridiculous compared to the other ones. Their training facilities, their for their for rehab and all that. That's totally different.
Yeah, that's kind of the people think about just the play, but really that's kind of part of it too.
Because I was trying to think of what the other upsets were. One that comes to mind is when Lincoln was non-league when they beat Burnley.
Yeah, Lincoln was non-league.
Which just reminds me, what do those two games have in common?
Oh, I don't
Oh, I'm
know.
sorry, no. I take that back. They don't have anything in common. I was thinking Nottingham Forest. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my bad. But I mean, I'll call it out. Like, I don't think it's as bad. But when Chelsea lost to Bradford, probably they lost to Bradford City in the FA Cup.
Oh, the
Probably,
that's right, 4-2.
but
Um,
about 10 years ago. Trying to think of what other ones.
One that I remember, and I know if McCutcheon was on, he'd probably talk about this one too. Stevenage beating Newcastle in 2011.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
And Plymouth beat Liverpool last year, didn't they?
They did.
Yeah. So there's always
did.
good examples like that.
But I think this Macclesfield one might take the cake.
Yeah, I would say so. Because I'm trying to think, was Lincoln FA Cup or was that the other cup?
No, no, Lincoln was FA Cup.
Was FA Cup? Okay.
Yeah, because I don't know that they were non-league. I think they may have just gotten back into the league that year. I think the season before they'd won promotion back to the football league, and then they made that magical. That was the year I think they made the quarterfinals.
Yeah, vaguely remember that.
I want to say like Manchester United ended up going to Lincoln for that.
That sounds about right.
Or someone like that.
Yeah.
Maybe, no. They went to Arsenal.
With
That's
Arsenal.
what it was. They went to Arsenal.
Okay. So when it gets to, let's go back to some of the other games there. And we'll talk about the draw too, about some of the teams coming up, as I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Macclesfield gets another home game.
I was going to ask you who they drew.
We'll go over that because I have the list right here. But before that, let's go over some of these other results. Everton and Sunderland. Sunderland won 3-0 on penalties after a 1-1 draw. Wolves beat Shrewsbury 6-1. So Wolves, looks like they finally got something together. We'll see. Leicester City beats Cheltenham 2-0. Southampton beats Doncaster Rovers 3-2. This was actually a pretty good game. Doncaster really had a chance to come back to it, but they just couldn't pull it out in the end. Mild upset, and they're both champions. They're post-championship, but just placement on the table. Stoke City beats Coventry 1-0. Brentford beat
Mark Robbins is happy.
I'm sure Mark Robbins is happy. Yes. Lampard maybe not as happy. Brentford beat Sheffield Wednesday 2-0. Newcastle beats Bournemouth 7-6 on penalties. 3-3 draw. No one wanted to really win that game in the end. Fulham beats Middlesbrough 3-1 after being down 1-0 at half. Ipswich Town beats Blackpool 2-1.
Bring Ian Holloway back.
Where is he?
I think he's out of football.
I like that. That's one of my favorite one and dones in Premier League by far. Charlie Adam.
Oh, remember that half? Remember that half? What the midfield kick, like the halfway kick?
That wasn't the Man U kick? No, that wasn't Man U.
No,
I remember that, but I don't remember who it was against.
I don't either.
Manchester City gets a touchdown, a field goal, beating Exeter City 10-1.
Oh, Ian Holloway's at Swindon.
Swindon?
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't realize he was back in football.
I didn't know that either. I need to.
He was out of it because he was out of it for 3 or 4 years. But yeah, because he was at Grimsby and then he left in 2020. Then he came back to Swindon in 2024. So he's still.
Oh, well, I need to start.
He's made it over a year at Swindon. Isn't that a record for people now?
I feel like it is. I need to watch Swindon now to see how he does.
I know.
Something I never thought I would say at the beginning.
Sorry
of the
for
show.
interrupting you. I just kind of looked it up and I was
Oh
like,
no,
"Dang."
that's worth interrupting because I did not know he was at Swindon.
Yeah, Ed, you got to look up this guy. Ian
Yeah.
Holloway. I think you'd love him.
Okay.
He is unapologetically honest. He is brutal. I love him.
Hold on, I was going to make a comparison real quick, but I want to make sure he still kind of looks the same.
He looks
Okay.
just the same.
Think if Paul got bald, it was coaching football.
Wow. That's an image I don't want to see.
Am I wrong?
No, I can see it.
Yeah. Burnley beat Millwall 5-1. Millwall's out, thank goodness. Burton Albion beats Boreham Wood 5-0. Boreham Wood was a non-league team.
Boreham Wood.
Birmingham beat Cambridge United 3-2. Aston Villa beats Tottenham 2-1. I really can't say anything about this one for you, Ed. Tottenham was just, Aston Villa.
It's been shit all year, so I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, we will not.
They have been
A game that I
absolute
am-
dog shit.
A game I am super disappointed had to happen the way it did. Grimsby Town beats Weston Supermare 3-2. I hate it when I see cannibalism with the smaller teams, but it has to happen.
That is definitely Paul. Bald Paul.
Yeah, I just sent a picture of Ollie over to Ed.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
And then I said,
Is there a reason why there is a picture of us on the
look
chat?
at Patrick.
What?
Oh no. Oh, Patrick. Oh dear.
That came in on my email, by the way, just like that.
Who took that?
No, listen, you don't understand. I said my email sent me a, hey, you're live, your channel is live and everything, because I get notifications. And then that's the picture they sent.
What in the world am I doing?
I have no idea.
Oh man. Yeah. Virgil looks PO'd like I'm sleeping on the job.
I'm looking at the scores on the side, and then Patrick is doing that.
You know what they should say? Reactions to the playoff game.
I was like, I don't know if you saw me, but I went like this. I made that face. I'm like, and that's what it was. It was because of that. So I wanted to share that with the world.
That's pretty funny.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that.
That was not me. That had nothing to do with that.
We are going to get some.
You just shared it with everybody else, and now.
Yeah, of course I had to.
Well, specifically one person. Bristol City.
I cannot wait for him to say something.
Yeah, he shared it specifically with Eric Prophet.
Yeah,
it's gonna be great.
Bristol City beats Watford 5-1. Chelsea beats Charlton Athletic 5-1. Really,
what a debut for the manager.
Right. I mean, that game was, I saw a portion of that game. Looked pretty decent for like the first 30 minutes and then just unraveled after that.
I mean, it was a young team we played. I mean, there should be no excuse. We should be beating the likes of, with all due respect, the likes of Charlton 5-1. But it was a good performance for a team that's been so up and down recently. I'm very, 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 very pleased and happy for Liam winning his debut. So,
absolutely. Leeds United, and this is the Sunday games now. Leeds United beat Derby County 3-1. Arsenal beats Portsmouth 4-1. And guess who scored the first goal in that game? Portsmouth did. Portsmouth got an early goal, and then
was it Nico Cranchar?
I do not think it was Nico Cranchar.
The world class Nico Cranchar.
Let me see who actually scored that goal. Because now I'm curious.
Was Harry Redknapp there by any chance?
Harry. Every time I mention Portsmouth, Harry Redknapp.
It's going to be difficult. Nico Cranchar. It's going to be difficult.
Colby Bishop got the goal in the third minute.
Because, Nico Cranchar, he was absolutely fantastic.
I don't know what Nico Cranchar is doing these days.
Isn't that former Tottenham Hotspur midfielder Nico Cranchar?
Yes. So, let's see. Hull City and Blackburn tied 0-0. Hull City won on penalties 4-3. Swansea and West Bromwich Albion tied 2-2. West Brom wins on penalties 6-5.
Is that the West Bromwich Albion with new manager Eric Ramsey?
Did they get a new manager?
Yeah, Minnesota United's Eric Ramsey left to become the West Bromwich Albion manager.
Wait, hold on, time out. So you can tell me a MLS coach can leave to a championship side and win a game?
Well, we're hoping they can last longer than 33 days.
30. I was just gonna say 30 plus days.
Is that the benchmark? Because right now I think he may get it.
Well, listen, if he just shows up and sits on the bench quietly for a month, he might make it. Because I don't even.
Is that the goal at that point? Is this the goal? That's like we're just shut up, don't say anything.
West Brom is very quick to hook their managers. I mean, they've been through quite a few managers recently, but usually they last longer than 33 days.
Yes.
So
that's embarrassing.
So good luck to Eric Ramsey at the Hawthorns. That's a big loss for Minnesota United, though. That hurts.
So I heard there's a former MLS coach that's looking for a job. Maybe they'll go there.
It could. You know what? Could.
Listen, I think Wilf. I heard some of the people saying that even though he lost his job at Celtic, that it doesn't really hurt his credibility. And I'm like,
it shouldn't. In 33 days.
Well, not in 33 days. You don't become a bad manager overnight. It's just sometimes the fit isn't right.
Fits just do not work.
Yep. And that was definitely Wilfred Nancy at Celtic. But shout out, and I know we'll talk about this after we're done, but shout out to Columbus Crew. I think they made a good appointment. But anyways, go ahead. I'm sorry, Virgil.
Oh, no, give me 1 minute. I'm looking at a certain. When you talk about fits, I want to see how long this guy lasted to see if I can actually use him or not. Yeah, it's kind of like Pablo Di Canio at Sunderland.
Oh man, I love Paolo Di Canio. He has a soundbite waiting to happen.
I do too, except for that one thing we don't talk about. You know the thing. Norwich City.
We don't talk about that.
We'll tell you after the show. Norwich City beats Walsall 5-1.
I didn't know Norwich knew how to score goals.
I did not know either. By the way, did you hear that Josh Sargent may be on the move?
I did hear that.
So I don't know how I feel about that, but we'll get to that soon.
That's
West Ham United beats QPR 2-1. Another upset. Did he get picked off again? Dang. Another upset. Mansfield Town beats Sheffield United 4-3 at Sheffield United.
Sheffield United are terrible.
Both the state of football in the town of Sheffield, in the city of Sheffield, is not pleasant.
3 turnovers by this team. 3 in this game.
Who's that? The Texans?
Yeah.
That's just a good. Yep, didn't hit the ground. Brighton beat Manchester United 2-1. Manchester United tried the Chelsea method and get a red card. Did not work for them.
By the way, please tell me Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is coming back to Manchester United.
I kind of hope he does at this point.
And listen, I need it for the fireworks.
Need it for the fire.
I need that world-class manager to make his way back.
Liverpool beats Barnsley today 4-1. Now, the third round's not over. There is still a game tomorrow that got postponed because of field conditions. And that is, I'm pretty sure, let me check and see. They are not League Two, are they?
Who's that?
Oh, they are League Two. Okay. Salford City.
Yep.
Going up against, a team we just mentioned, Swindon Town. So they have not played yet. They will play tomorrow at 1:45. And since I know who Swindon's manager is, I will be watching that.
Is that an all League Two fixture?
That's an all League Two fixture. Yes.
Okay. I gotta see where Swindon is in the table.
Second. This is actually a top 4 battle in the League Two because Salford City is 4th, Swindon Town is 2nd.
Considering Salford City's ownership, up Swindon Town.
I don't know about the context of that, or the history of that.
Gary Neville.
Oh,
Gary Neville is one of the owners of Salford City. They're owned by Paul Scholes, like that class of '92, whatever it is. Beckham used to have a little bit of investment in it. He no longer does. And I think Paul Scholes pulled his investment as well, but it's still, I think it's Nicky Butt and Gary Neville.
okay.
That I know Gary Neville still has part ownership in that team. So and they've been quick to fire managers too, actually. So go Ian Holloway.
Go Ian Holloway, yes.
And
So
look at Bromley. I forgot they were top of the table in League Two. Good for them.
Have they've been League One before, haven't they?
Who, Bromley? Yeah.
Okay, I thought so.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Notts County in the top 8 at least.
Yeah, Notts County is somebody I feel like should probably be a lot bigger than what they are.
They should be. They should be. But as you well know, with all the financial troubles they've had over the past probably 15, 20 years off and on. And of course they've had some good times too, because they had that great run against Wrexham.
Mm-hmm.
And who was that striker that they had? He was
what, Notts?
Yeah, that Notts County striker that was among the leaders.
It wasn't Fletcher, was it?
No, it wasn't Fletcher. Fletcher was Wrexham, wasn't it?
He was Wrexham. I mean, Fletcher's been everywhere.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find the name. I'm thinking he had to have moved on because he was.
Was it Langstaff? Played at Gateshead and then went to Notts County 2022?
Yes.
Okay.
Where's he playing now?
Millwall.
Is he really?
He's at Millwall, yeah.
He got a big move. He gets a big move and he chooses Millwall.
I mean, it's championship football. I mean,
I know.
I can't hate the guy for moving up there.
I mean, the man scored like 70 goals or something like that at Notts. That
actually exactly 70.
Seriously?
Exactly 70. 91 appearances, 70 goals.
Whew. How many has he scored at Millwall?
3. Out of 51 appearances. Yep.
Well, I guess that means that goes to show you that there's levels to this.
Yes, there are definitely levels to this.
So,
wow. Going over the the FA Cup draw. It keeps on moving on me, so I apologize.
No, it's fine.
Liverpool versus of course, home team is first. Liverpool versus Brighton. Stoke City versus Fulham.
Okay.
Can Fulham do it on a rainy day at Stoke? Let's find out.
Oh, I think they can. They got you backing them, so they can do anything.
I feel like they've turned a corner recently, so I'm hoping that they keep.
Does that coincide with your support?
Actually, no. It started a week after.
Okay.
Not the week. No, because they lost. They lost the Crystal Palace when they were deemed my team.
Well, you know, you've heard of the new manager bump, right?
Yes.
You do realize that the GOAT bump is a thing as well, right?
I don't think it works like that.
It does. It does. I mean, I'm not a GOAT, so I don't know for sure, but you are, so it checks out as far as I'm concerned.
Let's see. We have Oxford United gets a home game against Sunderland.
Did Oxford finally get a new manager? I know they sacked Gary Rowett.
I do not recall.
Because the amusing story, I guess, I don't know about funny. you know how people just make up stuff online anywhere.
No, it's Matt
People said-
Bloomfield.
Matt Bloomfield got it?
Yeah.
Like Albert Matt Bloomfield?
That's Matt Bloom.
Oh, my bad. No, but people had linked John Terry with that job, and they said he was interviewing for it, and then John Terry gets on TikTok and he says, "Well, just so you all know, I am not interviewing for the Oxford United job. I am currently playing golf." People were just sitting there like making it like a matter of fact that he was being given a chance to manage Oxford United, and he's said on multiple occasions he isn't really interested in managing right now. He loves what he's doing at Chelsea. And we'll see, but yeah. But Oxford, I hope Oxford United stay up. I really like them.
Well, I mean, that's always I don't know. Oxford United is a Champions League.
I think they're more a League One team. Yeah. I was
Yeah.
gonna say I think they're more like a League One team that's kind of punching above their weight and by being in the championship. It's kind of like Peterborough.
Well, I was
I
going
don't
to say,
I don't consider Posh to be like a championship team. They're a
Mhm.
yo-yo club. You know, they'll get promoted in League One every few years, and then they'll almost immediately within a year or within the first season or second season they'll be relegated back to League One.
yeah, I'm about to say that it's like they've never made it to championship, but if they do, it's like you're not supposed to be there. That's Leighton Orient.
Oh yeah. Isn't that the one that what's his name? What's the boxing guy whose dad is over? What's his name? Not Eddie
Boxing
Blue.
guy?
Yeah, like the boxing promoter over Matchroom Boxing. I don't
know.
His dad was the chairman at Leighton Orient.
I said if it's a boxing promoter that's not Don King, I'm not going to know who it is.
Oh man.
Go back to the rest of the draws real quick. Southampton has a home game against Leicester City. Wrexham with another home game against the Tractor Boys at Ipswich Town. Ipswich is in the championship, right?
Yep.
Yeah. They are.
Championship there. Arsenal plays against Wigan. This is going to be an interesting one. We have a Premier League team going on the road to a championship side. Chelsea is traveling to the former KC Stadium against Hull City.
Is that Hull City Tigers?
That's Hull City Tigers, yes.
Oh my word! But
I'm
convinced. Yeah, I am convinced that that some of these random fixtures are fixed because they need to have a story every round. Because Liam Rossinier is a former Hull City player. Plus, he was also unceremoniously sacked as Hull City manager before he became the manager at Strasbourg.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to face his former side. I'm convinced that some of these stories that just randomly happen, we get them every single year in a few rounds, and then there's one in at least every round where that comes up, and I'm like, not to sound like one of our friends, but it does feel like sometimes they're fixed.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I mean, I'll take a championship. I mean, anytime you can avoid an all Premier League fixture in the FA this early in the FA Cup, you take it. But it's going to be interesting.
Interesting.
Just avoid a red card.
Hull City. Okay, so about Hull City. Another one. This one's going to be a little interesting to me. Burton Albion is at home against West Ham.
Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank isn't back at Burton, is he?
I don't think so. So possible chance for Burton maybe to win. And by the way, I want to go a little bit of a side here. When we talk about bad soccer crest, Burton Albion comes, and I'll show you Burton Albion once we're done here.
See, I was just going to ask you guys your favorite crest or logo for soccer clubs, including Bundesliga and La Liga and all of them.
FC Kaiserslautern.
Are they still going over this damn play?
Yeah.
Ed, have you ever seen Kaiserslautern's crest?
Mm-mm. FC what?
Kaiserslautern.
How do you spell that?
Kai.
Slaughtern. While he does that, let me go over the rest of the games real quick. I'll pull up the logo for you, Ed. Don't worry about it.
Because I have no clue how they spell that.
Burnley.
Kai Slautern.
Kai Slaughtern. Burnley have a game against Mansfield Town. Norwich City plays
I'm sorry.
West
Is
Brom.
that the FCK?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck. I like it.
I'm so happy.
I like it.
He's trying to get profit to like that logo so much. That's going to pull him into soccer.
I like this one.
Look at the top of the crest, though.
That's a 1.
That's not a 1.
That's a 1.
No, that's not a 1. That's an I.
The hell it isn't. Oh,
Hey,
no,
no, Patrick's doing a bet.
What do you think? What do you
Vale.
think that says, Ed? Yeah, that's an I.
Mm-hmm. Let's go with that.
Yep.
Port Vale is beating. Port Vale would be playing
Port
Bristol
Vale.
City.
What about Port Vale?
They're playing Bristol City.
Okay.
Grimsby Town is welcoming a Premier League team. Wolves comes to town.
Listen, Grimsby beat Manchester United. They can beat Wolves.
Yes.
Bro, CJ Stroup's playing like absolute hot garbage.
When are you going to bring in? Is it Davis Mills?
It is Mills.
Yeah, I was going to say because Davis Webb is the coordinator, right? The former quarterback. Davis Mills is the current Texans backup.
Sorry, I had to send some text out real quick. Aston Villa is playing Newcastle. That should be a pretty fun one. Manchester City gets away with it again. Manchester City plays the winner of Salford City or Swindon Town.
Who does?
Manchester City.
Man City.
Oof, that's brutal.
Macclesfield has another home game. Like I said, this time the Brentford is coming.
Brentford's coming.
Brentford is coming. The Bees are coming.
Ooh.
And then
So the teams have already lost that they've already lost last week in the FA Cup. They're eliminated.
they're out.
So my team is out.
Yes.
Awesome.
Is
And then the
Thomas
last
Frank
pick-
is Thomas Frank in trouble, Ed?
He better be.
And then
'Cause
the last
I've
feature.
heard Expressions. My guy Expressions was not happy after this weekend. I'll tell you this though, he is just worth a Tottenham loss is worth its weight in gold just to watch Expressions every week. He's glorious. He's the best part of Tottenham.
Then the last fixture, another Premier League team is traveling to a championship team. Possible upset potential in this one. Birmingham City playing Leeds.
Where's Birmingham right now in the championship table? Do you know?
We just lost our goalkeeper.
They're not in the
Did he hurt or did you sell him?
Who, me?
You said you just lost your goalkeeper.
Well, there you go, Bentancur.
Oh, is he out?
Hamstring.
Oh no.
3 months.
But Bentancur isn't a goalkeeper.
I'm sorry, he's not. I apologize. No, but he's out 3 months. Bentancur is out 3 months for a hamstring.
Bentancur is always out.
True.
He's always injured.
We just got Conor Gallagher.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Conor Gallagher from the famous Gallagher family.
Conor
The one
Gallagher.
that had the one that hits the melons with the sledgehammer.
Did you just get him on loan or did you buy him?
No, it's a let me see. Transfer. Yeah, just transfer.
Former Chelsea Conor Gallagher?
Which team did he transfer from?
Atletico?
Correct,
Oh,
Mundo.
Patrick, to answer your question, Birmingham is 14th in the table.
Ooh, 34 million pounds.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so that is
Oh.
it for Premier League and FA Cup.
I can't believe he's going to Tottenham after being at Chelsea. Oh my word.
That's disgusting thinking about that.
Well, I mean, put it this way, like people that are there's always people that say, he's proper Chelsea. And and of course that when they say that, they mean he loved the club so much. There's no way he would ever go to like a
Not
rival
anymore.
club.
I wonder what they're going to say now.
Well, that tells me he didn't like the way he left.
Chelsea.
Well, yeah, well, and he was not treated well on his way out of Chelsea. I will say that. So he has no love for the current Chelsea ownership. But oh man,
Right. Yeah. So yeah.
Do some quick jumping around. Since Donnie's not here, Since Donnie's not here, we don't have to talk about Bayern Munich. Who cares?
No.
Who cares? Only other cup upset I want to bring up, it happened in France, and this happened today, actually. Perennial champions PSG lost to Paris FC 1-0. Now, while they are both in the top league and all that, it's still kind of an upset to have PSG out before the quarters.
So, you know what we call that? We call that a cup set.
Cup set, yes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, what a catch.
Nico Collins?
Thielen. Man. Remember when you guys were dogging on Thielen because he wanted to be a playoff team, and now he's actually playing in the playoffs right now?
I didn't dog him.
I never dogged on Thielen.
I think it was Donnie and probably Eric.
I was going to say, I was happy for him because we had him in Carolina. If he would have stayed in Carolina, he would have been a playoff team anyways.
Oh, he missed a wide open Metcalf though. And that would have been a touchdown if Metcalf got that.
Aaron Rodgers has been playing like shit too. The quarterback play tonight has been absolute dog shit.
Virgil, doesn't Metcalf know that you need fantasy football points?
I don't think he does.
Tell that man to start making some catches. That we're tired of his 2 catches for 14 yards. We need
listen.
We need to get you like max points here.
Brian Thomas Jr. got me a touchdown yesterday. I was happy about that.
Listen, I love Brian Thomas Jr. Did Parker Washington get one?
He got a bunch of catches. I don't know if he got a touchdown or not.
I'm telling you, it's really bad when a guy I picked up on the waiver wire ended up being my most productive player down the stretch.
Can we talk about something here?
My most productive player down the stretch was the kicker.
He still scored more points than I did.
These Guardian caps that the NFL players are using. Why can't they use the one in college that looks so much better than this?
Probably the helmets are different.
Listen, they're the exact same.
Listen, what do you have against a 5950? If they all want to wear Cleveland Guardian caps, that's just fine.
So, Patrick, do you have any MLS stuff to talk about?
Oh my God, there was an MLS, some MLS news that I was.
Well, I mean, I think my big news was Eric Ramsey leaving Minnesota United to go to West Bromwich Albion. Congratulations to Eric. I mean, he deserves the opportunity, especially with what he did with Minnesota United the last. What has he been there? About 2 years or so. He's done a really good job in Minnesota. I hate it for the Minnesota United supporters. I really like the Loons. I think they've got a really good thing going on. I can only hope that whoever their new manager is comes in and can continue the great work that Eric has done. Eric Ramsey, not Prophet. And so good luck to him. And then I don't remember the name, Virgil. Maybe you have it, but did Columbus Crew finalize their managerial appointment?
Let's check. Because I did not even know they were looking for some. I didn't even know they had.
Yeah, well, that's where Wilfred Nancy was.
Right, but I didn't realize they had somebody.
And I believe he was from either the Swedish league or the Norwegian.
Swedish.
League?
He was Malmo.
He was Malmo.
Henrik Reinstorm.
Yeah, and
Strong.
Henrik Reinstorm, and he's been confirmed as the Crew's manager, right?
Appointed as of late December 2025.
Yeah.
Oat milk.
Yeah. So yeah,
So-
from the same place as the Oat Milkers. Yes.
Yes.
Which I thought that was a great appointment for Columbus. I hope it works out for him. But those are my two big things. And the season starts up in late next month. And looking forward to seeing what Tata Martino does with Atlanta United this year. Certainly it can't get worse than it's already been the last 2 years. So I feel like we have nowhere to go but up.
When does the new schedule start for the MLS then?
I think it's February 20th.
The new, because it goes in concurrence with the international schedule, doesn't it?
Isn't that starting in 2027, Virgil?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think that's out.
But the schedule this year is definitely atypical anyway because of the World Cup.
World Cup, yeah.
There's going to be a huge, obviously, because by virtue of the
break, yeah.
World Cup being in the U.S. and Canada and Mexico, there's going to be a huge break.
No, we'll see if it's still in the U.S.
Put it this way, the MLS season is going to be going off and on for most of this calendar year.
Patrick.
Yes, sir.
Have you heard about who the San Jose Earthquakes may be signing?
I have not.
Timo Werner from Leipzig.
Listen, he's dead to me because of where he went. Are you talking about the former Tottenham Hotspur flop?
Yes.
Timo Werner?
Yes.
Not Timo Solani?
Not Timo Solani, no.
No, we're not talking about one of the greatest Anaheim Mighty Ducks ever, Teemu Solani.
Teemu Solani.
Loved him and Paul Correa.
Oh my God, dude! I love watching those two play together. Oh.
I'm telling you, Virgil and I loved watching them back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Ed, we will for next week we will go over our favorite crest and our worst crest. Since you brought that up,
I like it.
But I do owe you a picture because I said Burton Albion has a bad crest.
Okay. Yes, please.
And Patrick, you can co-sign on this, correct?
I certainly can.
Are you ready?
So, Virgil, another one that comes to mind is one that was never I think it was only adopted for like one day. But do you remember the old Leeds crest?
Is that the one that has the chest
fist?
across the fist?
Oh, yes, yeah, that one, yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah.
That's bad.
That's not good.
Yeah.
But
Nico Collins is being locked up.
But you remember the one I'm talking about, the one that was so bad it lasted like maybe a couple of days, and then
I vaguely remember that. I'll have to look that one up later. Oh, actually, no, I can look that up now. We got time.
I'm telling you, man.
While I look that one up, I'm going to open the floor to anything else you guys want to talk about before we get into some more. We're going to do some more draft QB guesses.
I like it.
Let's do it.
Hey, listen, I've already talked about what I wanted to talk about, which was the UFL.
I'm telling you, how about one thing I do want to bring up, and Ed, credit to you because you're the one that originally brought it up. Real Madrid's looking for a new manager.
They are.
Xabi Alonso has been sacked.
So, what was it that you put on the thread, Virgil?
The Ravens got their guy.
Yeah. I saw that.
Forgive my ignorance. Was there a link to that I should know about?
No, it was just a joke I made.
Oh, okay. I laughed when I saw it because I thought I loved the irony of it, but I didn't know if there was like an inside joke from Thursday that I missed.
No, that was just a high profile coach being available. Yeah. So it's okay. So Ed, I'm going to show you the current Leeds crest.
Or Leeds United?
Yes. So
I like this Leeds United crest.
Okay. So
What
This
could
is
have
kind
been?
That's a hell of a catch, by the way.
This is kind of their main one. Maybe there's been some small variations to it.
There has been, yeah, because I don't remember this one being,
Yeah. Well, this was done for like a celebration. This was a milestone crest that they were doing.
Cannot wait to see this.
But it was going to be their new permanent crest.
It was going to be their new permanent crest.
Oh no. No.
It was officially adopted and like released by the team. They have an Italian owner, and
he
like,
had
they
no
thought this
idea,
would be
did
it.
he?
They thought this would be it, and I'm like, that is not it.
That is no.
There's so many things you can say about this thing.
This is so wrong on so many levels.
Yeah. Well, put it this way, even Leeds and Virgil, I don't speak for you when I say this, but I'm a Chelsea supporter. Remember this. Even Leeds supporters thought this was offensive.
Oh yes, this was universally panned.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like and before you even get into the controversy about it, it looks like a pub league team. Like, it looks like something that your pub mates would come up with.
Yeah,
Your
this is
local
a
beer,
beer, you know,
yeah,
soccer
like your
club.
beer league team.
Yeah, this
Although
is
I could
bad.
I could also think of other things it could suggest, but I'm not going to get into that on this
Yeah,
show.
let's not. But this
No,
is bad.
But yeah, it's
I'm sure
put
this
it
was
way,
taken
it's
down
not
right
befitting.
away.
It's not befitting of a professional football club.
Not close.
And
How
I
long
think
did it last?
yeah, I think
Not
it
not even a month.
I was gonna say I think it lasted a matter of weeks, and in fact, it was not
Did
even.
they play with this?
No. They never played with it on their shirts that I'm aware of.
Good.
But it was supposed to be something they were going to be introducing, and then I think it was within the week that they released it. The club like released a statement that they'd received the feedback and they were going to be reviewing the new crest, the crest, and then they basically got it redesigned as Virgil referenced ASAP.
So this is when ownership thinks that they know better than the fan,
Well, yeah,
and you come up with things like this.
and this was a turbulent time for Leeds, really, because they and Virgil, you may remember this, but this was that time that they sacked a manager. I think it was Brian McDermott. And he was sacked as manager, but yet the owner didn't even know that he'd been sacked.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that.
And then within like a 24 to 48 hour span, they actually brought him back because of the miscommunication. It was really embarrassing from a club perspective.
Jesus.
Someone who
How do you allow that?
Well, part of it was a language barrier, I think, with the Italian owner coming over, because he still may. I think he certainly owns another Italian club. Was it Cagliari?
I don't remember. My history in Italian football is not that deep.
That sounds like a mafia related one.
I forget the guy's name, but something with an R. The owner. I think he's still. I don't know if he sold the club or if he's still the owner. Let me see. No, it's American owners that own it now. The 49ers group that owns Rangers.
That's right.
Owns Leeds.
Really?
Yeah.
That's bad, by the way. This is can we not
Roger? Yeah, it was Roger Zani is who I was trying to think of. Yeah, it was Roger Zani.
Nico Collins is being carted out.
Oh no.
That's not good. But yeah, we'll go over so Patrick, think about some of your favorite crest for next week, and we'll go over some of those.
This is a little bit of small news, but and I sent it to you guys. But New Era released the new 2026 MLS caps.
They are so uninspired to me.
They're not good.
Well, basically they're NFL retreads. It's the exact same design that you used for NFL sideline caps this year.
That is exactly what they are. They're NFL
except for the fact that they don't come in a fitted version. They only come in snapback or in
They're
970.
they're
There's split
snap-
panel 950s, 970s, and I think there's an M Crown version.
There's an M Crown and 970, a 950, and then a 940. Some of them has 9.
Oh, they're a 940. Okay,
Yep.
I couldn't remember how many silhouettes they had, but they're basically all white, right? I mean, they're all like
They're
mono.
all white. They got the split panel. Some of them.
Yeah, but that all that tells me is that's New Era's way of sending a message that MLS is kind of an afterthought in terms of their licensing agreements.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, though, like you don't really, when you think of like sports for like New Era hats and all that, soccer is not one that comes up.
No, it's
No,
not.
well, and that's the thing. This is the hard time that I'm having right now because I love hats. Like, obviously, we all love hats and everything, but like when it comes to soccer or football, it's what is the one thing that you think of?
Scarves.
Scarves.
Yeah.
That's all you can think of, or the kids. That's it.
Well, I was gonna say, like, yeah, I'm certainly when I'm getting into soccer stuff, I'm looking at the kits rather than the hats.
Yeah, I look at the hats. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's just like these MLS hats are god awful.
Yeah, I mean they're either the NFL hats or they're the MLB All-Star Game hats. That's all
Yeah.
they are.
All right, guys. So here's what we're going to do. I want you to pick a year. Well, Ed, you can have a year. Patrick, you can have a year. And then we're going to see how knowledgeable you are on your drafted quarterbacks.
Oof.
Oh
I'm gonna suck at this.
No, you're not. You're gonna crush it.
No, I'm not. I'm not that good like you guys. I'll be honest, but I'll
no.
give it my shot.
Ed, it's your franchise, so you should get to pick the first year.
Well, it's my franchise. I kept 42 chances.
Well,
He meant the DHC franchise.
yeah, I meant the DHC thing. So it's only right that you pick the first.
No.
year.
Go ahead. Pick. This is your guys' show.
And I'm not picking this year because I have any great knowledge of it. 2008.
Ooh, I always picked 2007, bro.
Okay. So I have 2008 up here.
I have no idea who was drafted that year.
Let me look at that. Oh, there's gonna be some. There's gonna be some great names in this one. Patrick, you're probably gonna get a few of these, I think.
Well, just watch me disappoint now because that's what I do.
First round, third pick in the draft. Falcons, Boston College.
Matt Ryan.
Second round. First round again. Pick 18. Drafted by the Ravens. Went to Delaware.
Joe Flacco.
Yes. Second round pick.
I like the way we were in unison on that.
Yeah.
Second round pick went to the Packers. Played at Louisville.
Oh
my God, he's been around the league.
He say where'd he go again?
Louisville.
And he got drafted by the Ravens?
By the Packers.
By the Packers.
I can see it.
2008.
Oh wait, Louisville drafted by the Packers. Son of a.
I'm gonna kick myself because I feel like I should know
Me
that
too.
one.
Brian Braum.
Oh,
Good.
no, I don't feel as bad. I wouldn't have guessed that.
I was gonna miss that one. I'm okay. I'm okay with
Drafted the very next pick by the Dolphins. Played at Michigan.
The Dolphins played at Michigan. Chad Henne?
Chad Henne.
Yeah.
Third round pick. Drafted by the Patriots. Went to San Diego State.
Matt Castle?
No, good guess, though. Or bad guess. I don't know.
Bad guess.
Yeah, bad guess.
Was Matt Castle a lot earlier than that? He would have been
I think it was it may have been later.
later. San Diego State.
Yeah, this one I didn't know.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
Kevin O'Connell.
Head coach of the Minnesota Vikings, Kevin O'Connell.
Hey, sounds like a guy, isn't it?
Wow.
Man, I you know, like there are some of these in just in sports in general. I had this come up earlier tonight. With I was looking through some baseball cards I had, and I came across a Jace Tingler baseball card from the Blue Jays. I didn't even know Jace Tingler played for the Blue Jays, and I'm like, he's already been a major league manager. Go
Dang.
figure. Yeah, I didn't even know that he was a Blue Jay.
Next player was 5th round. And I honestly, when I heard the name, I forgot about this player. And then it all kind of came rushing back to me. Drafted by the Vikings. Played at USC.
It's not Matt Leinart.
It's not Leinart.
No.
It's not Sanchez.
Nope.
Matt Barkley?
No.
I didn't think he went to Minnesota.
Matt Barkley was drafted by the Bills, wasn't he?
I think he was, but it's not him.
Matt Barkley, what a legend.
2007.
8.
2008. Out of USC. And drafted by the Vikings.
Yeah. I think Prophet would have gotten this one.
Yeah.
Why did he play at Kansas at one point?
No, it's just the name.
Is that really a fumble and a recovery for a touchdown?
That looks kind of slow for it to be a fumble, but it looks like it. They didn't say anything. John David Booty.
David
My
Booty.
God. What a name.
Next,
Is that in relation to Josh Booty?
I don't think so. Or General Booty either. Next game. Dang, I did again. Next pick. 21st pick in the 5th round. Played for the drafted by the Steelers. Played for Oregon. This is the name I remember. I think he actually had a pretty, I want to say, a decent NFL career. Let me see how long he played.
Oh, Jesus. He got manhandled. Oh, that's a fumble.
That's a fumble? Okay.
That's a fumble.
Now, who forced the fumble? Was that the Steelers?
The Texans.
I'm telling you, that Texans defense is.
I told you. I was telling this to Donnie this morning. Who is it that they're going to play now?
I wouldn't want to face the Texans in the playoffs, but
I don't want to face the Texans.
Texans would be playing Patriots.
Patriots.
Is it the Patriots? No, I don't think it's the Patriots.
So,
well, no, because they're the 4-5. Bills were.
Oh yeah, it is the Patriots.
The Patriots.
If I'm the Patriots, I want the Steelers.
Well, it looks like they may not be getting the Steelers.
No. Looks like, man, that offensive line he just snatched it and just ran with it.
What was the team name and what was the pick again, Virgil?
Steelers and Oregon.
Steelers and Oregon. I'm going to kick myself, aren't I?
I am.
This should be a familiar name if you know your Oregon quarterbacks.
If I know my Oregon quarterbacks, let's see. 2008.
You got me on that one. I'm at a loss.
I give up.
Dennis Dixon.
Jesus. He was there for a while too.
3 years.
Man, I forgot about Dennis Dixon.
Next one, I'm going to probably skip this one because I don't think you'll get it from the college, but I'll try anyway. 5th round pick. Tampa Bay Buccaneers went to San Diego. Not San Diego State, just San Diego.
Is San Diego FCS?
Yes. They may have been Division II during this time, and but I'm not sure.
You got me on this one. I don't think I got this one.
Patrick.
Yeah, I'm trying to think back at 2008 in Tampa. No,
Josh Johnson.
doggone it.
Oh my God.
Okay, these next 4 quarterbacks, I will be surprised if Patrick, you do not get at least 3 of these.
Oh,
You ready?
so in other words, that means I'm going to miss 3 of them.
Probably. This one, I'm not sure. This one's up in the air. 5th round pick to the Jets, played at Tennessee.
To the Jets, played at Tennessee. To the Jets. Nope.
Eric Ainge.
Oh, wow.
That's the one I think that you missed. The other 3, I would have known these. So if I would have known these, I think you would have known these.
Probably not.
Ready?
Probably not.
6th round pick, Redskins, played at Hawaii.
Oh my God. Isn't he dead?
He's dead.
He passed away.
Yeah. And I always get his name. It's Colt Brennan.
Colt Brennan.
Yeah, man.
'Cause-
R.I.P. to
'cause-
Cole Brennan.
Yeah, because Colt, and this is horrible, I know, but whenever I see Case Keenum's name, I think about Colt Brennan, and I know they're not the same person, but I think it's just
Cole
don't
Brennan was different, man. He was a good player at Hawaii.
wasn't he older too, Colt Brennan?
He was on the older side. He wasn't
Yeah.
Brandon Whedon old, but he was on the older side.
Yeah,
Did he die of a drug overdose? I think it was.
I don't remember
yeah.
the
I
circumstances
remember how sad it was, though.
passing. It
Bro.
was
Well, you know who I wanted to originally say when you said Hawaii, right?
Timmy Chang.
Timmy Chang, because it's
I don't
always
think he
Timmy
ever-
Chang.
I don't think Timmy Chang ever got drafted, did he?
He did. I thought he
Hmm.
did.
Well, I'll have to look at that later. Like,
He played
well-
in the NFL, did he not?
if only there were someone that had a list of quarterbacks that were drafted. We'll find out later. Okay, next one. I don't know if you'll get this one, but we'll see. 6th round pick, drafted by the Giants, played at Kentucky.
Jared Lorenzen.
Very good guess, but no.
Doggone it. And by the way,
Oh.
Jared Lorenzen, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Um,
I saw him play arena football. Just wanted to throw that out there.
That for his size, that dude could move.
Exactly.
Let's see. So, Kentucky, New York Giants.
New York Giants.
I didn't realize New York Giants were into Kentucky quarterbacks.
Right,
It's
I
probably
didn't
gonna
think
be
about
wrong. Dusty Bonner.
Andre Woodson.
Oh wow.
And then this is the one I think you.
Timmy Chang was undrafted.
I didn't think he was. That's
But,
what I
he
thought.
played in the NFL. He played in
Oh, yeah,
Arizona,
played
didn't
in
he?
the NFL. He played Arizona, Detroit Lions, Philadelphia Eagles.
So he's undrafted.
Yeah, Rain Fire, the Tiger Cats in the CFL, the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, and yeah, that was his last year.
Oh,
But I mean, he's a legend. He still played in the NFL.
And he's a head coach now.
Yeah, he
Yep.
is at Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Okay. Patrick, this is the one that I will be very disappointed if you miss.
Oh gosh.
7th round, drafted by the Packers, played at LSU.
Oh, Matt Flynn.
Yep.
You knew right away. He like if it was
Oh.
LSU, you knew it was gonna be.
Shoot, Matt Flynn was like originally like on the practice squad,
Yeah.
and then like it got to a situation where he actually was like being pursued by teams as a backup quarterback, and he got a nice little deal to stay in Green Bay. And I was like, I would have never thought. I thought he was going the way of Matt Mock.
Yeah. That's. Matt
He
Mock,
got
that's-
paid.
Well, I mean, he didn't get paid Chase Daniel money, but he got
Oh, he
paid.
got paid. Hey, that's a dude right there that's smart. Like he was like career backup and made some money.
He did.
He's smart too. Have you seen like him
He
on?
is.
He has a YouTube show channel.
Yeah.
Really good.
Hated him in college, though.
Yep.
I wonder what school he went to.
Missouri.
Yeah, Mizzou.
Eli Drinkwitz.
What was that? Gary Pinkel back then, but still. The last quarterback, I don't think anyone's going to get this one. Drafted by the Texans, went to Washington State.
Washington State. Texans.
I know this isn't right because he went to Virginia, but I'm still going to say it. Matt Schaub.
No.
Even though Matt Schaub was drafted by the Falcons.
Yeah.
Oh man. I'm trying to think of all the Texans quarterbacks from back then.
I can't. I can't. I can't.
I
I
feel like
can't
I'm gonna kick
say-
myself.
Alex Brink.
No,
Nope.
I would have had.
Nope, I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to do one more year because I did come across this one. We're going to do. Actually, no, we're not going to do that one because that one's not. After I saw like the. Actually, no, we're going to do 2009.
Okay.
But I'm not going to do the whole year. I'm going to stop halfway.
Okay.
So first pick in the draft, 2009. Went drafted by the Lions. Went to Georgia.
Matt Stafford.
My
Yeah.
QB1.
Yeah.
Fifth pick in the draft, Jets, USC.
Sam
I
Darnold.
think he should have come back. He should go back.
Sam Darnold.
Nope.
Nope.
No.
Sanchez.
Oh, it was Mark Sanchez. Yeah. Good call.
And I remember this whole situation with Pete Carroll. He said like he should have not gone into the NFL. He should have come back one more year. The whole situation. Remember that?
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. Good call, Ed.
Okay. Now there was a third quarterback that went in the first round. Drafted by Tampa Bay, played at Kansas State,
This is 2009.
2009. This QB I really do not have as much memory as I do some of the other ones.
Jesus. No, I don't remember this
Matt
one.
Stafford. Kansas
He
State.
went to he played well, he was drafted by Tampa
Yes.
out of Kansas State. I don't want to say played because you know how this goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm blank.
I feel like I'm gonna kick myself, but I don't know.
Josh Freeman.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh
Another backup career backup.
well, he started for
started.
Tampa Bay.
He did, but then he just went
What do
straight
you-
after that. Just
Yeah. And where did he go to college again?
Kansas State.
I did not know he went to Kansas State. I'm not gonna lie.
I forgot about that. But see, I knew I was gonna kick myself.
Okay. Next one, second round. Drafted by the Dolphins, went to West Virginia.
Chad Pennington? No, I'm just kidding.
No. I will also add the caveat. He was one of my favorite college players to watch.
And he was at
West
Ryan
Virginia.
Tannehill?
No. Tannehill wasn't West Virginia.
He's a legend though.
Nico
Matt
Collins
Moore?
has a concussion.
Matt Moore?
Nope. Would you like to know who he had as a running back at one point at West Virginia?
Who?
Steve Slayton.
Oh God. Yeah. Oh. I should know this one because I remember Steve Slayton.
See, I don't know this
Steve
one.
Slayton. Steve Slayton went to the Texans.
Yeah. They were the Georgia Killers at one of the
Uh-huh.
bowl games.
Uh-huh. Is it Pat something?
It is Pat White.
Pat White.
Pat White.
Wow.
I didn't get it right though. I didn't give the last name.
Next one, fourth round, went to the Cowboys, played for Texas A&M.
Ooh. This is 2009.
2009.
That would have been when Tony Romo was the quarterback.
Tony Romo was the quarterback, so that could have been.
I'm just trying to think of a backup because I'm.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of, like Texas A&M. Was he a redhead?
Let me take a look. I don't remember. Okay, that doesn't help me. That's bringing up a completely different person. No.
Okay, then no, I'm not.
Is it Pat? The only person I can think of around that, at Texas A&M from any time before that was Johnny Manziel,
No. Stephen McGee.
Stephen
No, I
McGee.
would've not gotten that one. No.
No, I
So
remember
this one-
Stephen McGee, but I wouldn't have gotten it.
So this is the main reason I wanted to do this one for this next player. I do not think you guys will get this, but it's one of my favorite. It's such a fun, not a fun story, but it's just like a one of the stories I remember growing up because I remember how much of a big deal this was. 5th round, 15th pick, drafted by the Giants, played at Sam Houston State, but started his career at Oklahoma.
Sam Houston State out of Oklahoma, 15th round for the Giants.
Mm-hmm. I remember the whole scandal about why he left OU because it involved car dealerships.
Impermissible use of cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Todd Gurley.
No.
No.
Prior. I mean, no, wait, that's Ohio State.
Ohio State.
In those tattoos. Yeah, the Steelers are tired.
Yeah, this game's over. Patrick?
Can't think of it.
Rhett Bomar.
Oh wow!
Jesus.
Okay.
When you start thinking about like how many players, like their life expectancy in football, it's so short. You know what I mean? Like all these names. My God.
You got time for one more year?
I do.
Okay. We're going to do 2010.
Jeff Driscoll.
Jeff Driscoll's not on the list.
Sorry, man.
Okay. First round, first pick of the draft, drafted by the Rams, went to OU.
Oh, Sam Bradford.
Correct.
Well done.
First round, 25th pick, drafted by the Broncos, played at Florida.
Tim Tebow.
I forgot he was first round, but yes.
He was.
He
I remember he was one of those ones that
Everybody
was
was
surprising
hating
first
on
round
that pick.
Well,
Oh.
it's kind of like when Johnny Manziel went first round, Tim Tebow went first round. Like no one was expecting it.
No
Yeah.
one wanted that one, yeah. And then they beat the Steelers in the playoffs.
Yep.
The next one, drafted by the Panthers, played at Notre Dame.
Ooh. Drafted by the Broncos?
No, Panthers.
No, Panthers.
Panthers. Ooh.
I'm going to bookmark this site. I think it's going to be more fun when we have Prophet and Donna here too.
Is it 2000? You said this is 2010?
2010.
2010. Who's that? Notre Dame.
I got nothing. I know Eric would have gotten this one.
Yeah, probably called the guy a bum, maybe. Jimmy
Probably.
Clausen.
Jimmy Clausen.
Jesus. He
I
would have
forgot.
called him a bum.
Well, did Casey Clausen played at Tennessee, right?
Yes.
Man. Casey
Okay.
Clausen. I forgot about Jimmy Clausen. Wow.
I will not say the team that drafted him, but I will say the college. 3rd round pick out of Texas.
Mhm.
3rd round?
3rd round.
He must be well known then.
Has to be a Brown. If you're not going to say the team.
Yes, Cleveland. He was drafted by Cleveland, 3rd round from Texas.
Oh man.
I'm trying to think of the damn quarterback from Texas. It's not what's his name, because he wasn't from Texas.
Who are you thinking?
He's your boy out of Oklahoma.
No, not him.
Brandon Whedon?
That's not Brandon Whedon.
No.
Out of Texas. Oh, Colt McCoy.
Colt McCoy.
Colt McCoy. Good
Jesus.
call. I forgot that
Oh
he
my
was drafted.
God.
Like that. I don't know why I was thinking Colt McCoy was a first round
Colt
pick.
McCoy. And by the way, fuck his dad. He's a piece of shit.
I kept thinking Colt McCoy was a first round pick.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was 1st round, but I thought he was probably 2nd.
Nope.
Next one, I don't think you guys will get this one. 4th round pick for the Eagles went to Northwestern.
Fourth round pick for the Eagles?
Yes.
Mm.
Pat Fitzgerald.
You're just naming Northwestern quarterback.
Where
now.
is he now?
Who? Pat Fitzgerald?
Isn't
Yeah.
he doing the?
He just got the Michigan State job, right?
Yeah, I thought he did.
Yeah. He was actually just the Northwestern coach, not the quarterback.
This dude, first rookie with 100+ yards to rush in a playoff game.
Woody
Since
Mark.
Cam Akers.
Cam Akers?
Since
Okay.
Cam Akers.
Wait. Oh, who got
Woody
this?
Marks. Woody Marks.
Woody Marks out of
Marks? Oh,
for the
wow.
Texans.
Wow.
Against the Pittsburgh Steelers of all team.
The vaunted Pittsburgh Steelers.
I told
Mike-
you they weren't going to win.
Mike Kafka.
Oh my gosh. The former acting Giants head coach Mike Kafka.
Mike Kafka. That just sounds like a kicker's name.
Really does. Next one, I'll be surprised if anybody gets this one. 5th round, drafted by the Cardinals, played at Fordham.
Josh Dobbs.
You know Dobbs did not play at Fordham.
Although I almost
You know
you
what,
almost
we-
had me for a second.
No, but you know what? It was a fun answer, wasn't it?
It
It
was
was.
a good answer.
It was completely wrong, but it was an answer just for some laughs.
John Skelton.
John Skelton. I remember John Skelton.
John Skelton, Jesus.
Another 5th round pick. Drafted by the Chargers. Played
Oh.
for Tennessee. And as for my SEC quarterbacks, I completely forgot about this guy.
He played at Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Got me there.
And where'd he go?
He went to
Sorry, you said he went to Tennessee, but like what
played. He drafted by the Chargers.
Chargers.
No, you got me.
Mm-mm.
That will be one Jonathan Crompton.
Oh wow. I
Yeah,
would've
you
never-
definitely would have not. I would have not guessed that.
I wouldn't have guessed that in 1,000 Sundays.
Okay. Next player, 6th round, drafted by the Titans, played at Florida Atlantic.
FAU. I'm sorry. You have a fan in the stands in a Green Bay jersey at a Steelers and Texans game.
It's a
Number
Rodgers-
12
Probably a
Packers.
Rodgers jersey.
It was a Rodgers, yeah.
Tell Eric to go home.
I know, right?
Golly, he just has to show up everywhere.
I think this is Hayward's last year.
The question is, will it be Tomlin's?
I highly doubt it. They're not going to get rid of him. If you
No.
are, you're an idiot.
Yeah, right.
Let's see.
If they do, number one, right above it. Like Harbaugh's no longer the number one target. It'll be Mike Tomlin.
I think
agree with that.
I think the question is, does he want to coach?
Interception.
Oh, that's going to be run back.
Is that did the Texans intercept it?
Yep, and that's a pick six. So congratulations, Patrick. Your defense getting you some points.
Yeah. Really helping me out with the 6. Oh, never mind.
Couldn't have happened to a better person.
They got two. Their defense got 2 touchdowns. Like
2 touchdowns.
Yeah. Well, they wait until after the week that I could use it.
Yeah.
But listen, let me not complain. The Texans defense is the only reason I had a winning record this season. They were the only reason.
Rusty Smith, by the way.
It certainly wasn't because of my wide receivers.
No. Rusty Smith, by the way.
Whoa, no, geez. Great name for a quarterback, Rusty. But
I was going to go back to my tried and trusty, even though he wasn't drafted by them, Ryan Tannehill.
Ryan Tannehill. Okay, for this next one, I'm going to put a caveat. I'm going to just say this right now. I will be surprised if, Ed, you do not know this.
Okay.
Considering, because this will kind of test the limits of how far you watch football.
Mm-hmm.
Dana Stubblefield.
No.
Okay.
6th round pick, drafted by the Bears, played at Central Michigan.
Sixth round by the Bears, Central Michigan. This is 2010.
Yes.
Rex.
Grossman? No.
No, it's not Grossman.
He put up insane numbers
That's
at Central Michigan.
Yeah.
Oh. I think this is a coach, though. Never mind. I had one in mind. I almost said Mark Troutman.
No.
Wasn't he the coach?
Oh, I can see his face. I can see his face.
Mike Glennon?
No. He became the second player in Division I FBS history to pass over for 3,000 yards and rush for over 1,000.
What didn't he play for the Browns at one point?
I don't think he did. I don't remember this name on the Browns list.
Oh, then that's not the one I'm thinking of, because there was like Browns, then Detroit.
Let me look at his NFL career and I can get back with you. No, his NFL trajectory goes Bears, Bengals, Colts, Jaguars. And then Canada after that.
Man.
Oh, Canada after that?
Yeah.
He played on the Colts?
Played on the Colts, 2011.
Oh, my
Practice squad member only in 2011.
Okay. I was going to say, because I was going to say,
this is gonna kill me. I know I'm gonna be mad as soon as you say this name.
Dan Lefevre.
Oh my god.
wouldn't have gotten
This
that.
is not spelled like the way you think it is.
No, it's different. He was one of my favorite quarterbacks watching at the time when I was following.
Are you sure it wasn't Dan Lebitard? It wasn't Dan Lebitard.
It was not Dan. Dan Lebitard has never stepped foot in Central Michigan.
Lefebvre is what is like supposed to be like someone like crazy like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason why I know how to pronounce it that way is because I've seen him play with that name.
Yep. I remember that.
Next one.
With the Chippewas.
Yes. Next one is a player I have brought up recently on a joke that we were doing.
Hey, your Oklahoma State QB is in.
Oh, it's over for Texans. He's coming back. All right.
Okay, so go ahead.
6th round pick. Drafted by the Vikings. Played at UAB.
See, I don't know UAB players, so you got me here on this one.
Patrick may know who I'm talking about. Because I made a joke to him a while back in the text chat about this.
The reason Houston won this game is because of their defense.
Well, the reason why Houston won this
Certainly wasn't
game
because of CJ Stroud.
was because they made up for CJ Stroud's errors.
All three, 2 picks and a fumble.
Yeah,
You said this was the Vikings?
the Vikings. So then I will go ahead and give you his career. Played at the Vikings, went to the Panthers, then the Bills, played for Texans for 2 years, played with the Lions in the practice squad, and then ended his career at the Giants in 2020.
So he had a bit of a career. Played for the Texans for 2 years?
Played for the Texans for 2 years.
Oh, man.
Vikings for 3, Panthers for 2, Bills for 1, Texans for 2.
So he got his 10 years. Good for him. Wasn't it after 10 years you're good on
I
you're
think
taking-
so. I don't know how that
you're
works.
taking care of on your like benefits and all that?
He played quarterback and wide receiver.
Wait, he did?
Yes,
He went to UAB.
with the UAB.
Yeah, I'm out on this one. I don't have anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
Joe Webb.
You see, oh Maggie.
Look at Patrick's face. Look at Patrick's face. Because he remembers that conversation probably now.
This is a fun game. We should bring this up on the DHC Sports Show.
We will. This will be a perfect downtime thing. All right. We got 4 more quarterbacks. Drafted by the Panthers, 6th round, played at Cincinnati.
Achilles Smith.
No.
2010.
Played at Cincinnati Bearcats and drafted by the Panthers.
Mhm.
You gotta understand, I'm a recently bandwagon fan of the Carolina Panthers.
I had no idea.
No? Okay, cool. Just if not news for you, congratulations. Now you know.
Yeah. I'm out.
Tony Pike.
Nope, did not
Okay.
know this one. Nope.
Nope. Didn't know that one.
I'll be curious if anybody knows this one. Now we're down to the 7th round. 7th round pick, drafted by the Bills, played at Troy.
No, I'm out.
7th round Bills.
Troy.
Played at Troy.
Hold up. May have found a problem here. No, never mind. We are good. Played at Troy.
I'm not sure.
He only played for 1 year. He is currently the quarterback's coach at Valdosta State,
Yeah, at least he got a career as a coach.
and that is Levi Brown.
Ooh,
Okay.
good name for. I remember that name. Good name for a quarterback, Levi.
So, well, 2 more.
Okay.
7th round. Drafted by the Saints, played at Oregon State.
Did not see the field. Bro, the Texans are playing like their second strings, and they still can't get them to move the ball.
And you said it was Oregon State and then who? Who drafted him?
Played at Oregon State
Saints.
and drafted by the Saints.
Called it. Told you guys, Steelers are not going to win this one.
I don't think anybody doubted you on that.
Well, you guys didn't pick them.
No one picked the Steelers.
Yeah, you're right. My picks this week was horrible. I did shit this week.
I'm not sure who it is.
Sean Canfield.
Sean Canfield. Okay.
Nope, nothing.
And the last player, 7th round, the last quarterback picked in the draft. I forgot this guy was drafted. Picked by the Patriots, played at Oklahoma State.
Go Pokes.
Zappy.
Who?
Zappy.
No.
I'm kidding.
He is currently a coordinator with a team.
Really?
So he is still in the NFL as a coordinator.
Still employed as we speak?
Still employed as we speak as of right now.
Playoff or
not in playoff?
Okay.
Let me double check and make sure if he is still there. Because I know this team also lost their coach.
So that narrows it down.
So according to this, still there.
So he went to Oregon State.
Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oklahoma State. He was drafted by the Patriots. It's a coordinator for a team that just fired their head coach.
Yes.
I suck at this game.
I'm not very good either.
Patrick, you're probably going to kick yourself again.
Probably will.
You got
You
me.
guys give up?
Yeah.
North Turner.
No. Patrick, do you know why you're going to kick yourself?
Is it Jim Bob Cooter?
No. Because he is the current offensive coordinator at the Atlanta Falcons, Zach Robinson.
Oh my gosh.
Yikes.
Didn't he just interview for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offensive coordinator job?
I did not hear that.
I think he interviewed for a position.
Yeah. I think he just interviewed for the OC job in Tampa Bay.
Well, he was a early candidate for the Oklahoma State job.
I remember you said that.
Yeah. And then he that didn't work out. So I'll be curious where he goes. Tampa Bay may be a good fit for him. But yeah, he started I said he was drafted in 2010. Didn't even make the squad. He was on practice squad for Patriots. Jumped to the Seahawks, was with the Bengals for 3 years. So he had some kind of stability there. But then joined the Rams as an assistant quarterbacks coach, working his way up to a quarterbacks coach, and then joining Falcons for offensive coordinator. So, yeah, Zach Robinson. All right. Well, I think that's it for tonight's show. Thank you all for joining us. Tomorrow we'll be on with hopefully the full group. I don't know if Donnie's going to be here or not. We'll see. Full group will go over the NFL games, the CFP games. We won't have any picks this week, so just all be talk. So good to see our lovely faces. Well, thank you for joining us, and we will see you guys tomorrow.